Ladies and gentlemen, hey! Yo! What up, Carl? What up, Maximilian Seamus Johnson? Hey, episode 118, we got a special guest in the studio. We got Pat, baby. It's gonna be a good one. Decca Pollinari.
118.
Tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled.
Going down like Jalen Hurts.
With two dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss the problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 118.
118, baby. Shit's great.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable.
Damn straight, Decca Pollinari.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable.
He's gonna get us that Beer of the Week song at some point.
This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable. Yeah.
We'll get him back into the groove. We gotta hold his ass accountable, dude.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Host Accountable. Maximilian Seamus Johnson and Big Pat in the stew.
K-Town.
Hey. Good to be here, guys.
Yeah.
How
Good to
we
be
doing?
back in
How
the
we
stew,
doing?
man.
That's a
Doing
sick
great.
intro.
Hell
You
yeah,
like
thanks,
that?
man.
Custom.
Hell yeah.
That is
Custom intro
Custom,
by
yeah.
Custom intro.
the one and only Decca
one and only.
Pollinari.
Decca
Heck yeah.
Pollinari.
I know I went to school with his brother.
Huh?
Really?
Oh, Nico.
Yeah, dude.
Nico.
Oh, no
Pollinari.
shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody, welcome.
Small fucking world.
118.
Yeah, man. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. We got another fucking jam-packed episode.
Jam-packed.
God damn, we got fucking the Wisconsin sports talk. We got our cow,
Yeah.
darts, Seamo versus the Dick. We know who's going to win that.
Yeah.
Challenge talk, maybe a little mental health at the end. We don't know.
Just a little bit.
It's a jam-packed episode, man. We got a lot to get through, but a little housekeeping at the start. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you're new to the show, what we do here on Holds Accountable, what we're all about, we like to try new things, talk about them. For us, well, for me, I guess, a lot of times starting something new is hard. Usually you're bad at it, and it kind of makes you kind of a little discouraged. Might want to quit, but that's kind of the point of the show. We'll laugh about it, talk about it, how things are going, how we can keep going, keep pushing through the tough times, and just have fun with it.
Right.
So, like, what we're doing currently is Seamo and I are doing stand-up comedy.
Yes, sir. Making some people laugh.
I'm doing a little woodworking.
Hell yeah. What we've done in the past, let's see, the very first thing we did was jujitsu.
Did some jiu-jitsu.
How was that? Dive into that a little bit.
It permanently fucked up my shoulder.
And your pinky.
And my pinky. Yeah, I've got a
Yeah.
slight hammer
We
pinky.
look like you're in great shape. So maybe it helps that.
We got our asses kicked for
Oh,
about
boy.
2 weeks, and we said, all right, that was a good challenge. Let's go fucking brew some beer.
Yep. Brewed
Yep.
beer.
Yeah, so we brewed 2 beers.
We
Yep.
made this table.
Made this table. Yep, we
Yep.
made this table. We've grown some magical mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We read a book and interviewed the author.
About
Yes,
to do
sir.
that again. We got an author
Yeah.
in the room.
Hey.
Whoa.
We've learned some instruments.
figure that out later.
Tried to learn
Yep.
some.
Learn some instruments.
Painted pictures.
Painted some pictures.
Pictures.
Hold us accountable.
Definitely, Carl didn't learn. We saw that and we were like, all right, Carly, we need to challenge you to a dictionary a little bit here, bud.
I painted this sign right above you there, Pat, and I spelled accountable wrong. So. No, hold us accountable. Yeah, man. We've done plenty of stuff, and we're continuing to do more things, keeping life interesting, and we're
I
just
love
coming back here and talking about, man,
Yeah.
Mhm.
journaling through podcasts, is what
Getting
we like to
outside
do
our
here.
comfort zone. Keeping things
Absolutely.
exciting. You know what I
Damn
mean?
straight.
That's sick.
And thank you, everyone who's been interacting with us on YouTube, all the social medias, everything. It's been really fun.
Yeah, man.
You know, so
Thanks
keep
to
it up.
Pat for getting some people
Yeah, man.
listening to the show.
Absolutely. And if you want to help out the show in any way, like, subscribe, rate, review wherever you can. That's the best way to help the show. Word of mouth. Just tell someone about it. Tell if it's funny. If you think it's funny. If you think it's a bullshit show, and you're like, dude, you got to check out this shitty show.
Yeah, we
Tell people that too.
We had
don't
somebody
care. That's
comment on
great.
YouTube. You guys should have a burping competition. We need shit like that. Give us shit you want us to talk about, beers you want us to try, mental health
Absolutely.
quotes, anything. We're just a bunch of fucking assholes who come up here, talk some shit, And we love everything about it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But
How would a burping contest even work? Like, who can burp
As
longest?
soon as you got a good one coming, just let it out.
we might have to have categories: longest, loudest, most body,
stankiest.
Farting after?
Yeah.
Somebody craps.
I could do that. I'm not much of a takes shit.
On
Whoever
cam.
shits their pants on Twitch live wins.
Classic.
Gets to pick the challenge of the week.
But what we like to do most, we like to save the best for first here on Hold Us Accountable.
Yep.
Damn straight.
We like to try a new brew every week, and this week is no different.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beer of the Week,
Woo!
episode 118.
Let's do
Bow,
it.
wow, 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 wow.
I love beer.
Beer of the Week.
Beer is good.
Fucking put it in my belly.
I love beer.
Beer.
I love beer. All
Beer of the Week. 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 Episode 118, Beer of the Week. We are
Yeah.
drinking Napster Premium Pilsner by
Woo.
New Barons Brewing Company out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Love a good local
Let me
beer.
tell you a little bit about it. Huh?
Love the colors,
we got a
man.
good website. Finally, Napster Premium is a Czech Pilsner. The beer, a well-rounded, pale, refreshing lager with notes of white bread crust. That's a little off-putting. Spicy hops and a long finish.
I like the
Moldy.
spicy.
The story behind this beer, brewed by and in honor of founder John de Groot, old de Groot, and his friends on the east side of Milwaukee, who lent a hand here and in there with the home brewing and helped drink a lot of it as well. The Pilsner, a style true to Milwaukee, fueled many of good times in the young glory days of our founder.
Hell yeah, dude.
So cheers, fellas.
Pour one
Cheers.
out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
No,
pour
no,
one
no,
out.
no, no, no.
Pour one out
Pour
for
it
our
out, pour it out.
motherfucking founder.
I gotta say, I'm a little jealous of that sweater Max you got over here.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you want? How about a vest?
Oh,
Yeah.
this sweater. I was like,
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Slap
Hey.
that
Hey,
bitch.
shout out, Aunt Nate.
Shout out.
My head, man.
Don't. I lost the zipper, but
Oh, dude.
Alright.
Oh, that's how I like it, though. A little, like,
Little
chest
loose.
hair.
Got it.
chested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chest
I
hair.
Like
Sure.
Ryan Fitzmagic style.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
All right, let
Yes,
me tell
baby.
you, if I can find a little bit about this place. Some of these websites fucking blow. But this one.
Appreciate you, AG Double Puff, for the follow.
Hey,
Appreciate
Double
it.
Puff.
Hey, double
Hey.
The
puff.
man.
We already got people tuning
Puff,
in,
puff,
commenting.
pass that
Appreciate
shit,
you
bro.
guys.
Hell yes.
Let's see. This is a 4.5% ABV,
Yes. All right.
45 IBUs.
About the brewery at New Barons, you own the brewery. It's your outlet to create, discover, and influence new ideas. Crafting quality beer inspired by awesome people. Man, I'm getting good at reading.
You have been getting better, man.
I have. I don't. There's really not too much behind the brewery. Oh,
Oh.
a blog. You want a blog?
A bloggy blog?
Let me see.
One,
What do you guys think? First taste.
one quick second
Delicious.
while you're
Yes,
discussing that.
please.
Such a big part of our pre-chat, I love that you just mentioned, is like, you're talking about getting better at reading. That's such a cool aspect of just doing this stuff, is we get better at so much random stuff we never would even thought we'd do.
Oh man.
And here we are drinking a beer doing it.
I started this podcast at about a second grade reading level, and I think I'm at about a
Six?
Third?
I'm almost out of middle school.
I was going to say, you might be moving up to 7th, 8th.
I tell you what. All right, so here's something about it.
Yeah.
Our dog-friendly, family-friendly tap room is located in the Bayview neighborhood of Milwaukee. Do you know where that is, Max?
Bayview?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
I
that like
know
by
where
the
that is.
mall? Isn't
Yeah.
there a mall over
Yeah,
there?
Okay.
Bayview Mall, yeah.
At the New Barons, you are joining a community. It is your brewery to connect with others, make a difference locally, and influence new ideas. An outlet for true beer lovers who are passionate about what goes in the glass as what goes on around it.
Hell yeah.
We specialize in crafting the highest quality lagers that are brewed for our community and inspired by our owners. Our community believes that the lagers can once again be the force that brings Milwaukee together moves it forward and makes us famous.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers.
Fuck
Cheers.
yeah.
Cheers.
A city built on beer, that's a goddamn good city. You know what
I
I'm saying?
love that place.
Seamus, what will you rate this?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Along with trying the new beers, we like to rate these beers
Hell yeah.
respectfully, you know what I mean? And we like to rate these beers off our little scale we like to call Pancho Ancho's Big Old Big 4 Beer Scale. Yeah. And so we got a newcomer in the room, so I'll
Yes,
give
we
him a little
do.
details about what we rate these on.
Dirty show.
We like to rate these on the drinkability. So just, how it kind of goes down sip by sip, you know what I mean?
I tell you what, this is one of my favorite pilsners.
Smooth,
Oh, yeah?
smooth as silk.
Yeah.
Smooth
This
as
is-
silk,
Really?
just
We
like
love the-
Kessler's.
We love the Presslers.
Just like the Presslers.
Right, and also probability. So the probability you go back and get another one. What's the chance you're gonna drink this beer again?
Right.
The chuggability. How good does it go down fast? You know what I mean? And on our board right now, it's listed as affordability, but we're switching it up. We like to rate it on the attractability of the can.
Right.
So how pleasing does the can look to you?
Did the can catch your eye in the store?
Right.
How attractive is that? The look of the can.
Yeah.
All the hundreds and hundreds of beer cans.
Yes.
Did
I
this
picked
one-
this one.
What made you pick?
I think
this
we're gonna have to start going somewhere other than Ridgeview here soon.
I mean,
We've
yeah.
been in there. Oh, we should go to Metro, the Metro Market, which the old Pick and Save by Lambeau.
Oh,
They got a
yeah.
good selection of beers,
All right.
so we should do that
Check
next
that out,
week.
yeah.
Fair
I was
enough.
hoping, if we'd go into Ridgeview enough, like on the same day every week, they might be like, "Hey, you
Ooh,
want
you
to?"
should- I'm sure we could talk
Give
to
us a
because the
shout-out.
guy's really cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
and
wanna-
we should
you
tell
wanna
him like,
donate
hey,
like a beer a week, like just a 6-pack a week, like
we should talk
for
to
the
the guy
show.
because I've met the owner. I met every worker in that place, and they're
Yeah.
they're awesome. They're
Yeah.
super cool. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
only
Well-
place that doesn't card me.
And that is one goal, is to generate affiliate links through licensing. So for you guys in general, I mean, having an advantage like that's a direct advantage to each beer. So heck
Yeah,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
that'd be
Exactly.
that would be sweet.
Super
yeah,
sweet.
man.
We'll give you guys a. I mean, dude, we're getting soon. We'll be able to. We're getting fucking hundreds of people watching. We'll shout out Ridgeview.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out. Hey, bud.
Well, let's
Well,
kick
we got
this
him right
off.
now on shouting them out.
Hell yeah!
Right?
Yeah.
Shout out Ridgeview.
Shout
you
out
know?
Ridgeview Liquor, my friend.
Better start giving us beer. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, we're gonna go. To
Or
that.
we're gonna talk.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go somewhere
going
else.
to fucking yeah. We're going to
We were
Alloway
teetering
Liquors.
in this conversation before we got to this one. That's actually a part of it.
Might have to go to fucking Alloway.
But
Liquors.
I think it.
Oh,
rivals.
Fighting words to
that
Ridgeview.
place is a fucking maze. You guys ever been to Alloway Liquors?
Oh yeah, it's tight,
Best,
packed
dude.
with all
I
sorts
feel
of
like
goodies.
Wilson
I
from
love
Home
it.
Improvement. I'm just checking over by.
Well, I think it seems only appropriate that we start with our newcomer, Pat.
Yeah,
Thanks
Pat.
for joining us on the
Start
show, buddy.
So give me what's the rating? 1 to 10
1 to
1 to
10.
10.
Yeah,
you
we
can
like
throw
to do, like-
decimals in there.
yeah.
Get crazy with it, whatever you feel.
in the first portion.
Yeah,
Yep.
any portion.
Is-
Oh.
1 through 10. Every drinkability. 1 is 1 through 10.
My-
I got a little. You probably can't see it right now, but I got a little
about-
scale
I got it.
up on this computer. And you can
Yeah,
see it.
I have it, but I had my thing set to 160p, so I'm trying to read it.
Oh.
Well, how about we? All right, how about we
Just got
start?
it fixed.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Max,
we
start it
got?
off.
So
Start off.
drinkability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta give this for what it is.
Yeah.
What is it called? Point Bach or there's a beer from like Point.
yeah, point.
Maybe not the Bach.
Okay.
The Bach's a dark one.
Yeah.
There's one of
Bachs
those
are
beers.
good.
I can see the bottle, and this tastes very similar to it. It's extremely smooth.
Yep.
Like
Very
for any beer that says premium on it, I picture like Ham Special Light.
Oh my
Love
god! Don't even
Yeah.
talk to me about that.
This is very smooth. This is drinkable. I give it 9-1.
9.
Oh, coming up hot.
Off the Richter scale.
Coming
Love it.
up
Yeah.
hot.
Love it.
Is it a point pilsner? I'm on points.
Yeah. What is their?
I'm gonna look at that right now. Can we see some ID? Yeah, motherfucker. Sorry.
Max, you want to go next
Yeah.
while we look that up?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a. Let me get one more little sippy sip.
Sure.
Let me get a
Man,
little bit of
embrace
tasty
this beer.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good.
there's point special lager. I mean, they got a lot. Max, go
All right,
ahead. Sorry, bud. Sorry.
I'm gonna give it a.
Ew.
I'm gonna give it a 7.68.
7.68.
Real
Yep.
quick, Point Brewery has a Point Cookies and Cream beer. That sounds.
Ooh.
Wait,
That sounds intense.
Stout. Cookies and Cream Stout. That sounds fucking terrible. That sounds like a Seamus beer.
Yeah, I love it.
gonna say,
It sounds delicious.
Peanut butter
Someone's gonna
porter.
stick his dick in it.
Drinkability.
One of these episodes, Pat, I brought a chocolate peanut butter milkshake stout, and I was the only one that enjoyed it.
We're no, it's pretty bad.
All right, drinkability for me. I mean, this is a good. This is like I'm walking through a pumpkin patch,
With your wife,
with
2 kids.
2 kids. I'm pissed off. Long car ride. I'm like, fuck. What do I got in the back? Oh, I got some fucking.
Could have gone to the neighbor's
I got
house to
some
pick pumpkins,
Napster
but-
premium pills. And then I get there and I take a big swig.
This ain't so bad.
Let's go fucking pick some pumpkins. I'll give this an 8.32.
8.32. I like it. This is a smooth fucking beer. It's a little stanky. It's got a little stank
Dude,
to
it's
it.
got a little stanky stank.
But it's smooth. It goes down nice. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Oops, I gotta fix your score. I'm gonna give it an 8.9.
Oh,
I'm enjoying it. This is easy
I've
drinker.
never tasted a beer before that. I don't want to be rude here, but just from the name, it
Anything
just seems
goes.
like it'd be more of a cheap beer.
Yeah.
I was
Sure.
pleasantly surprised at how smooth it was.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not being rude, being very
Yeah.
polite.
And I would have given it normally like maybe more of an 8.2, 8.5, but because of the undervaluation, I love
Right.
it even more.
Nice
Fuck
surprise.
yeah.
A
Love it.
pleasant surprise.
Love it.
All right,
Oh,
so
I
we're
love
going
a
on to
pleasant surprise.
Pat. It's on you. Probability you'd go back and drink another one of them.
I would have never, ever, 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 never drinking one ever. Had I not been here today,
okay.
I will absolutely drink another.
Oh,
Fuck
all
yeah.
right.
So
there you go.
we're gonna give this, especially what's the price of a 12-pack, 6-pack, 16-pack,
11
24-pack
No, 12, like 62 or something.
for
bullshit.
6-pack?
6-pack.
6 or
So $2 a piece.
$2.
$2 a
About
piece.
that.
So
They're practically giving them away, baby.
I would absolutely get probably 2 more 6-packs in my life.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
So I give it a 7-8.
All right.
7-8?
All right.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Hey, that's well above average. That's way bigger than me. But
And I'm kind of
you know what I mean.
I got you, bud.
fucking shame. I'm right there with you, Pat, because I'm not a big Pilsner guy, only because I've been burned in the past. I always think I'm a Pilsner guy, and then I get a Pilsner. I'm like, oh, that's right. I don't fucking like Pilsners. But this is tasty, and so I would definitely get this again. No questions. I'm going to give it an 8.71.
Not too bad.
Soundboard is out, folks.
We're right, my friends. Let's go. All right. This gonna be a fun episode. All right, probability I drink this again. I mean, fuck, I'm still at that pumpkin patch halfway through that goddamn corn maze.
He's like about to raise his hand.
You
need
Sorry.
two 6-packs.
And what do I got in my back pocket after that first one? Another fucking Pilsner. Yeah, I'll take this again. I'll do this 8.93.
8.93, baby. Love it. See,
good.
I
That's
like
good, right?
I like Pilsners.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Oh, yeah.
we tend to drink quite a few IPAs on here.
Yeah,
Hazy
yeah.
IPAs, and those aren't necessarily my favorite, and I like them a little stanky. You know, like,
Ooh.
you know what I mean?
Little
Like,
lime in there, maybe.
oh, see, you're talking to this guy.
Would you
This
squirt
guy
the lime?
loves-
Oh, man.
See, like I think of like High Life is a little stanky. I mean, it's a lighter
Yeah.
beer, but love High Life.
Especially when it sits in your closet for like 6 months and
Oh,
I finally
man,
drink
a little
it.
my
skunky.
my fucking
Just the
favorite.
way Seamo likes it.
My fucking favorite. So I mean, dude, this is smooth. I am enjoying the shit out of it. I'm gonna drink it again for sure. I'm going a 9.01.
Whoa!
just a little over the top.
Breaking 9
Hell yeah.
digits.
Like
Breaking
that.
9
Love
digits.
it.
You know, if I got a rack of beers in front of me and got to pick between, you know, a couple different Pilsners, maybe IPs in there, I'm not
2 or
afraid
3
to
or
come back to
4.
this one.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
Respect
Hell
it.
yeah,
Mad
dude.
respect.
Yeah. So, all right. And now we're on to the heavy category, the
Oh.
chuggability.
Can we take a 18-second intermission?
Sure.
Dalvin Cook got paid $7 million. $7 million.
Dalvey?
You really won't want to sign for $7 mil? I feel like he was such a good player.
Delvin
Wasn't he?
Cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$7 mil?
Well, I think he wanted more, and that
Yeah,
was
I
the
think
thing.
it's
Like,
his
he was
whole-
like, all right, well, I can't get what I want, so let me go to the team I want to go to and kind of take what they give me. So I feel like when Rodgers signed, he was like, all right, I want to go be with the Jets and, like,
Heck yeah.
win, and 7 mil's good. I could probably get 10, but from like the fucking Cardinals or something. He's like, I don't want to go play with the Cardinals.
love it.
Yeah,
Fuck
then he's like,
no.
I'm gonna go play with Rodgers, and now he's like,
I'll go play with the Cardinals.
I'll go play with the Cardinals.
Chuggability.
Chuggability.
Yeah.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen.
So we gotta only, you know, there's only one way to truly know the scores. We gotta give it a good chug right
Hey,
here.
ladies and gentlemen. All right. Chuggability. How many of these?
Do you hear
bad
this?
boys- Oh, that's a good Tursky right
Do you
there.
hear this? She's empty.
And the sailors say I'm dead. Need another. All right, I'm good. I can get you another, bud.
That's a Teddy.
Fuck yeah.
Our boy
So
Hawkinson.
chuggability. Pat, how did that go down? Tell me.
I mean, it went down smooth, like literally as butter, and I've done it.
yeah.
Oh, I've done it.
Chugged butter?
I've taken a whole stick of butter.
Wow.
I used to eat butter as a little. I used to
You
eat
should
butter.
have kept going. I would have been.
I used to eat butter as a little kid. I'd climb my way up to the counter and just stick my finger in that bitch.
What did Nick Saban say to Pat McAfee? I bet.
Yeah.
Or that makes sense.
Yeah. I love Saban's on
That's
there
a
now.
penny machine.
Yeah. I don't know how to rank this. I'll go last year because, like, I just want to rank it at 10 because I could slam the shit out
Sure.
of it.
Right.
I could
that's fair.
pretend it's like
You can-
back
hey.
of a motorhome.
No.
If the world is your oyster,
If
my
your
friend.
gut is saying
Let's
10,
just go 10 because I
All
don't
right.
know what
Hey!
to be. It's 4 or 5. It's smooth. It was room temperature. No, but it was like 57 degrees. So I think because of
Perfect
that,
chugging,
it
yeah.
did also add to the chuggability.
Yep.
Right.
But I can't imagine another beer that's easier to chug.
There's very few. Sometimes, like I said, we drink a lot of IPAs. Like those are.
Sorry.
An IPA is easy to chug?
No,
There it is.
fuck
Okay,
no.
yeah,
no, fuck no. But these, like,
Yeah.
I mean, some other beers too. Maybe they're just, they just don't taste great, and the whole way down, they're just like, you're just
they're
like
not easy.
choking.
To,
You're
they're
just
not
like,
easy to chug.
God.
I hate this.
They're
I
not
hate
easy
this.
to chug for
we've all been
Seamo.
there. Wait.
What do you?
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
All right.
Put it in my belly.
She said put it in her mouth. She
Oh,
said her motherfucking mouth.
Remix. I'm gonna go. Man, that was actually pretty good. I'm gonna go 8.75.
8.75,
The old
baby.
Longwell Beluga.
What would you rank higher than that, just so I have like a reference of what is better?
Like a Bush Light.
Yeah, like a
But I-
ham
but
special.
You're
also-
right,
light.
because the fact that that's a 4.2, I would also give that a 10.
But
absolutely.
also, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put everything at 10.
But
Like,
I-
I could just slam
I could
it.
chug it.
Just
I
boom,
could chug
boom.
it.
and like I'm not a shotgunner. I'm not a beer bonger. Like I
Shut
don't
up,
like
Phil.
chugging beers. I'm not very good at it. So for a pilsner, it's like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
I could take that down. It's very smooth, much smoother
Yeah.
than an IPA.
For
Okay.
sure.
Bush Light,
yeah.
like
I
a
appreciate the
like a freshly cracked,
explanation.
like not ice cold, but
Right.
like a nice,
Like this temperature.
a nice. Yes, yeah. This temperature
Perfect.
Bush Light is like 10 out of 10.
Right.
That'll go down the gullet. Like,
Didn't even know what happened.
Well,
It's
yeah.
just gone.
did I drink water or did I drink beer? What
Right,
just happened?
I just. Am I ready to go play a game of
Yeah.
basketball?
Can I
or
have
am
a
I
beer?
like-
Yeah.
Did anybody see that throw?
Oh.
No, I
God
missed
damn
it.
it. No, it's fine. I know we're here to talk.
No, it's
It gets distracted.
No, it does.
No.
That happened 10 minutes
It's
ago.
football season, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Chuggability.
What you got there, Kate Down? Chug her down. Woo! We gotta wipe it off. Don't be careful. You're gonna smudge your marker. Shut up. This is real. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, I was like, what is he talking about? And then you grabbed your mustache. I was like, wow.
Been growing this.
Dude, it's coming in clean. I couldn't see it on the camera last week, but it looks great right here. It looks good right here.
7 years right here.
Yeah. I think it's the camera.
Yeah, it's
27.
It's fuzzy.
I'll give this an 8.62.
Oh, love it.
How do you do?
How do you do it? 6.2.
8.2? 6.2?
Did I see the Manning cast this past week on Monday night?
I
did
watched
not.
a little bit of it, yes.
They were making fun of Eli and Peyton. Neither one of them can like grow facial hair, and Peyton apparently just like grows facial hair just like all over the place.
Patches all over. Yeah. Patches. Are you a big Pat McAfee show watcher?
Not at all, but I do have a couple guys that watch it every day.
Yeah, I've been every day since they started. Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, and I enjoy it.
Love the McAfee.
I definitely enjoy it. And now that he's on ESPN, I watched it for the first time on Monday.
Yeah, it's great
on ESPN.
Yeah. Well, no, I saw both YouTube and then ESPN because he was on ESPN, then he goes back or whatever.
Yeah. I haven't watched it in a little bit.
But we got the new Pat McAfee show right here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's called Hold Us Accountable.
Right. All right, so the Chuggability, I mean, dude, I fucking slammed that. I'm already on to my fucking second one. Yeah. That was nice. That was fucking nice.
So Seamus gets 2.
I get,
Okay.
Slam that second one.
Don't tell me with a good time, you know what I mean? I mean, dude, fucking smooth as butter like we were talking about. I got to give it a 9.6.
Oh!
The only thing holding... The only thing holding...
Yay!
The only thing holding me from...
Sorry, I'm done.
Oops, I turned my mic off.
We're gonna get
the only thing holding
soon.
me up from a 10 is just because the almighty true bush light just goes down like fucking water. You know what I mean? But like, this is like, boom. Yeah. I mean, especially for a Pilsner, I mean, even for something with like a little bit more flavor, tiny bit heavier. I mean, it's not a light beer. Fucking went down great.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Love it.
Well, before we put these back, got a question for you guys. If you guys could share a beer with any famous movie star, who would it be?
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler high.
Burns your tummy, don't you know?
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug,
Great wine in a mason jar.
Hey.
Waiting brought to school.
by a friend of mine in
Man.
class.
Me and there's other food design.
That's a good question.
You know who I always wanted to have a beer with? Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Dude.
That's another guy. I mean, like my act would just come out to life where I would just be fully erect.
Oh,
the whole conversation.
Entire
I think
Not because of sexual.
No, just
and he's
endeavors,
such a
like,
cool
just
guy.
excitement.
He's
fear and excitement.
He's such a cool guy. He'd
Not
be
like
like,
a fear boner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, dude, right? Like,
Classic fear.
yeah,
boner.
he's such a cool guy. He'd probably be like, it happens, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's
man.
cool. I understand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dick
yeah.
cards?
Yeah. He'd like it.
He's like, you know, I'll get hard with you. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
let's hang out.
That's the kind of guy he is. Shirt off your back.
is that for me? Is that for me? That's for me, huh?
That's
Literally.
my boner. I'll shoot that boner.
Oh, shit.
That got out of hand.
Real quick.
Wish it was in
I think I was gonna say I think
Keanu
in the
Reeves.
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be like I'll change the circumstance. It could be an actor or a character from that they play.
Okay,
you know.
I like that's cool.
So like Vince Vaughn from Into the Wild. I don't know if you guys ever seen Into the Wild.
Yeah.
Vince
Classic.
Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn is the guy who owns the farmer.
Yeah.
He seems like when they're sitting in the bar, I'm like, oh man, I love to drink a couple bar skis with him on my way to Alaska.
Dude, you know who I thought of and I like the actor, not like any one of his characters, but this is old school, Gene Wilder. He's like one of my favorite like comedic actors.
Why can't I picture him?
He was Blazing Saddles, the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Sure.
He was Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Just in and
Why did this come to
that's
you?
I don't know. He's so like Blazing Saddles.
What's his name?
Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
He's like he's dry humor. Like just a.
Oh boy,
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
He's
You
old.
said that.
He's old. I mean, he's an older guy now, but like back in the day, like if we were.
Yeah, man.
Didn't he pass away a few years ago?
Did he? He might have. I'm not sure.
I thought I remember a big memorial like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
He probably did.
2016 he died.
Yeah.
5 years
Yeah,
ago.
But yeah, I mean,
7
so I
years
guess
ago.
I'll
Fuck, are we old?
have to go check out his grave then, I guess, and have a beer with him there.
Oh
But,
yeah, yeah.
But
I'm trying to think of
so maybe I need to think of one who's still alive.
No, that's
no,
all
they
right.
can be dead, dude.
Okay, we can be dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I forgot he
yeah.
died. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
Who you got in mind, Pat?
I have two.
Okay.
First of all, I would like more of like a shared beverage, but like a almost a glass of white wine or red wine for Taylor Swift to just spit into my mouth.
I was not expecting that. That's awesome.
Thank you, Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
right,
Secondly, Will Ferrell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Old
Yeah,
school.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to
Frank the
suck
Tank,
a
dude.
PBR out of his mouth.
Yes.
Because, like, he's the true legend of, like, we have everything, we fuck up, we make mistakes, and then we figure our shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fuck up a lot more, but then we figure our shit out again.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
He's
Love
in
it.
another movie where he lives on the front lawn. Remember what's the?
Oh yeah, it's the.
You remember that his wife kicks him out and he
Yeah,
just lives
he
on the
just-
front lawn of his house and he's just a
I
fucking
can't
alcoholic
remember.
and falls in love with the girl across the street.
Yeah. That's a good
Oh my
movie.
God!
I would have
Yes.
a PBR with both of those guys.
Yeah. And in that movie, he's drinking straight PBR the whole
Yeah.
time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Nice.
Love
That's a good one.
Oh, how about Shawshank Redemption, or is that the movie when they're
yeah.
drinking those ice cold beers
The
on
suds on the.
the roof of the of the jail after a
Yeah.
long day of like putting down tar or something,
Yeah.
and they just take the bottles of beer out of the bucket.
Oh, the bucket of ice
Oh
and
my God!
so cold.
Do those beers look
so tasty.
tasty?
Oh.
Speaking of beer, does anyone need a beer?
I
I'm
mean,
good. I'm
Give
good.
me,
Brett
give me,
Favre steal from the poor and give to the rich.
give me 30 seconds. I gotta run in the other room and grab a beer really quick.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. See you soon, Pat. See you soon.
I'm trying to think.
well, we still got one more category to go.
Oh yes,
yeah,
we do. Holy shit, we're not even
Forgot
done.
about
No, we're not even done yet. We got we got attractability. So I know it's listed as, for people that are watching, it's listed as affordability, but we switched up the scale a little bit. We used to rate it on the affordability of the beer,
Right.
You know what the price is, what it's worth.
Yep.
But now we're going off attractability of the
Yes,
can.
sir.
You know, you see this
Yeah, man.
can in the store. What made you want to buy it? What would make you want to buy it?
Here's where I start. I don't want to even say negative, but I give this like a 5.4, and only because,
That's fair.
not because it's not worth higher, but because it looks like a Ham's Premium. It looks like a
Totally.
cheaper beer.
Kind of blends in.
And I never would have even tried it because not because it's not a good beer, but because when I'm standing in that liquor store and there's 769 exactly different
69.
6-packs, 12-packs to grab. Unfortunately, our brain goes towards
Ham Special Light.
different stuff. And for a can that looks, I don't have one in my hand. For a can that looks like that looks old-fashioned, that looks Wisconsin. I'm sure it sells well.
Yeah.
I love the picture on the front.
Looks like it should be a picture at Lambeau.
Yeah.
But trying to change consumer habit and behavior is very difficult, and maybe they got a new thing coming.
Right.
So on my end, though,
Hey.
what did I give it?
A 5.4?
5.4. Yeah,
A 5.4. Hey man, that's fair. That's what the scale is all about.
How about this one?
that gives me a chub.
This is still my favorite can of all time.
That brings
Such
me
a
back
good
to
can.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Keanu, yeah.
That's gonna fall down.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, fair fucking
hey,
score,
I
man. That's
loved
what
it.
it's all
I
about.
loved it. I loved it.
Max,
Yeah.
what you thinking about it?
It does
Kelsey
blend
hurt.
in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but when your eyes adjust, the green and the gold, obviously we're in Green Bay. You don't see too many green and gold cans. See a
Yeah.
couple, so that might pop a little bit. It says Astor on it.
Yes, that's what got me.
Astor Park, one of my hangouts back in the day.
Yeah.
So that catches my eye a little bit. But I also agree with Pat. It is kind of a little bit more classic, kind
Bland,
of like
a little
yeah, a little
bland.
bland.
Original, not original.
Not
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 original.
original. But with that being said, I'll go 6.12.
6.12.
So above average, but
yeah,
not great.
So for me, I picked this beer out,
Yep.
and the
What
attractability.
caught your eye?
Yeah, what caught your eye?
The
Eyes.
He's only got
my
one good
eyes. Yeah, I only got one good one good ear.
one. They're on opposite ends,
I
thankfully.
think this. Jesus. This can. I was attracted to it. I think because it was.
Was
we
it the green and the gold?
Yeah, I mean big part, big
Come
part.
on. Yeah, see?
But I'm such a big fan of just like bland but like well put together.
Yeah. Crisp,
this is like
clean.
a tie on a suit, like a
Right.
suit and tie right here. Like this
Yep.
is just
As
It's-
long as I got my
yeah.
suit and tie.
this reminds me of like something I'd see in like the Packer Hall of Fame.
It's classy.
Yeah.
It's classy.
Classy.
Weren't you guys just in the Packer Hall of Fame?
We didn't go in
We're-
it.
I think we're in the Packer Hall of Fame for the most drunk
you
at
in
a
the
Hall of Fame.
ceremony?
We might be. But this is such. I don't know. I think
The
it was
fucking
surrounded by
Dave
so many.
Portnoy's of
Yeah.
the Green Bay Packer Hall
Yeah.
of Fame banquet.
I think what got me with this can is it was surrounded by cans with like just crazy colors and
Sure.
like tie dye and trippy looking shit, and then there just sat this, and I
Okay.
was like, you know what? Today I'm bland and formal. It's like a formal can.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Do a little
This is the
reading,
kid
it's
who
like-
shows up to the first day of school with a bow tie. You know what I mean? Like it's just, what the fuck are you doing? You look
No,
good,
that's
but like,
now that's pizzazz. If you
yeah,
show up
that's
to the fir-
pizzazz. That's spunk right there. I tell you. But I'll give it a fucking 6.3.
Oh,
6.3.
all that for
That's a lot
6.3.
for it.
That was so white.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry about it.
Classic
Hey,
Carl.
I know what you're saying though. I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying between because they got a lot of the craft beers now. They have a lot of crazy cans
Yep.
out there,
Yeah.
right? And there is some joy in just a simple
Simple.
but well put together can.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It's like a newspaper article.
And I don't think this beer isn't going for anything crazy with its flavor or anything like that. Like it's a Pilsner. They're here, but they're here to do business, and that's kind of what this can says. You know what I mean?
Business.
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 And so I know what you're saying. And like, is it like the one that stands out the most?
Not quite.
At like first glimpse, no, because you're gonna look at the crazy colors. But if you take a look, like, it's well put together, and it's a well put together beer.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, especially once
like-
you know what's on the inside.
Exactly.
Right,
It's
here we
like
go.
you look at it. It's like it doesn't look like the most exciting, but it seems like consistent. Like I know I'm gonna get a drinkable beer here.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
There you
Like
go.
some of those crazy cans, you like. I don't know what I'm gonna get.
Right. It's either boom or bust with a crazy
yeah.
can.
But this one's like I know I'm gonna be at least satisfied.
Sure.
You know. But
That being said, 5.2.
348.
no, but for real, I was
High
gonna go a little
cube.
bit. I was gonna say a 7.21.
There we go.
Alright,
There we
alright.
go.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
like, it's there. Is it the one that stands out the most? No. But like when I take a look and I take a second to look at everything, like it still stands out. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I am
Love it.
taking 50% of the equation on my end into price. Like I'm not
Fair
doing
enough.
it
Right,
just for
sure.
I'm doing like am I gonna pay $12 for 6-pack of this in that room? And I'm putting myself there. I put myself there 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I would never have bought it.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I
but
feel
it's
that.
very
the
cool.
beauty of the beer of the week.
Right. Absolutely.
It's very cool that you bought it because now I really enjoyed it.
Hell
and
yeah.
in all the other scores that you'll see on here, very good beer. Amazing
Yeah.
beer.
Very good beer.
We have
Incredible.
tried probably over 100 beers in this.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah,
Drank
easily.
probably over 1,000 beers
Yeah.
in the
Easily.
studio.
Easily.
Easily.
Has anybody told you could be a Kelsey brother? You look like
Dude.
a Kelsey.
Kind of do.
No
yeah.
one. But
Really?
Travis, my brother, is dating my future wife, which is crazy. I'm just
Whoa.
kidding.
Like, wait a minute. I was like,
I was like, wait, you
whoa.
actually have a brother
Do you
named
have-
Travis. And then I was like,
do you-
wait a minute.
You're-
You son of
you're
a
gonna have an
bitch.
affair
And
with
that's
your
where it gets
brother's
weird.
wife?
It's like, do brothers normally do this thing? You know?
Holy
Brothers
fuck.
don't normally share wives
then
like
we're doing it
that.
at the same time, and it's weird. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
no,
just
thank you.
finished
I
these
appreciate
Spit in my
that.
mouth. What's the total of these beers?
Yeah.
my
So
friend?
we'll total them up. I know past score is not on here, but It came out to a total of 8.44.
Hey.
I think with Pat's score in there, might have been just a tad higher too. So I mean, overall, fantastic
Great beer.
I mean, Napster Premium Pills by I don't see the brewery on
New Baron Brewing Company
New Baron-
out of Milwaukee.
Yeah, New Baron Brewing Company.
Company.
Great beer. If you see it, doesn't catch you eye at first, maybe take a second look and maybe you'll find it. Tasty treat.
Quick question. Did it say, what does the ESPP stand for? Did we find that out?
I have a feeling it's probably one of their awards that every other
Yeah.
brewing company has.
They probably won the best beer in the country.
The greatest beer of all time award goes to...
Yeah, back in 1902.
But yeah, overall, great beer. I love beer.
Yeah.
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
I love beer.
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 Pat in the studio for the beer of the week.
We got a Kelsey brother in here, fellas.
Yeah, spit in his mouth. Taylor Swift. Beer of the week. All right, we did the beer of the week. We did the beer of the
We
week.
did it, man. Tastes great. Good beer overall.
Yeah.
Go and try it. But we got a special episode right now because we got a
Absolutely.
special guest in the studio.
Yeah, Pat.
Pat.
Extra special.
Extra special.
Pat, happy to have you here,
Yes.
man.
Happy to have you.
Super,
By the way,
super
there's
stoked.
there's more special guests joining us in just a little bit.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Wow, nice.
But no, I'm happy to be here. I love what you guys are doing. You do so much cool stuff, and being able to catch quite a few of the last episodes, 3 of the last 5. You guys do a very cool thing.
Okay,
Awesome.
real quick,
Appreciate
before you
that.
go on about, kind of, we'll ask you some questions. Let's just, I want to know a little bit just about Pat. Not
the
everything
man.
else. Just Pat the guy.
What are you about?
What are you about, Pat? I'm just kidding. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah.
And we're super fucking stoked. First of all, thank you for coming. This is
Thank
it's
you for
awesome.
having me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's
yeah.
awesome.
Thank you for having me.
For all the beers you've served me and allowing me to stay in your bar without kicking me out. But yes, no, tell us just a little bit about you, my friend.
Yeah, no, and super thankful to have you bring me out here and just talking because of, specifically, so I run the PUGG Network where we're going to be licensing different shows, and when I saw your guys' show, I was like, this needs to have parts of this joined up with me, and starting from the back, maybe even slightly before that, I've worked in, one of the biggest things that developed my life is, I had so many mentors that just talk about, like, you got to be working 27 hours a day. You can't sleep at all, blah, blah, blah. I get this job selling mattresses, and every single funny video on the internet about mattress stores or mattress salesmen, like, it's true. But, like, I was there. and I learned so many different things and, had the opportunity to play video games while I was going in there, and developed me into, like, starting this fire to do things. And as soon as I got into mid-level management and started doing other things, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. When I was in grade school, I grew up very poor. I sold bubble gum to buy lunch because I was a big kid. And I would sell bubble gum to do that. So I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And the amazing thing where that led me was because of COVID, unfortunately, affected a lot of different people's lives. For me, it benefited me a million, where I always wanted to own a bar, but it's so much work, and it's so... Obviously, we all know what the thought of owning a bar is. When COVID hit, I had such an amazing opportunity where we had this building at such a good price, being able to lease it and come in and try it out for a couple of years. And I will never regret that, because the reason I'm sitting here today is because of the man, Andy, who is...
The sailors say Andy!
who's not on here yet, but, the legend himself...
Andy, what the fuck?
Is able to create these other these other collaborations, and then now
And you owned Sliced. Sliced was the bar. Yeah,
exactly Sliced on Main,
Sliced on
represent
Main.
here. Lots of amazing memories there, but and even into the future, where you look at some of these different connections. Where last week I loved hearing about you guys talking about comedy and all the cool stuff that you guys are doing and trying out. Where now we're all going to get into a room with, which we'll get to in a little bit, but we get in a room with Cash Money Carl and Chuck Charles and Seamus and Carl and Max and Pat and Alex and Jay and all of us are sitting in a room together. And now we have new connections and new people, and now all of a sudden these people know people, and like understanding the more we travel, and especially at the mattress store I worked at, I was actually very fortunate to be a trainer there, where I traveled across the country. Just this beer, I never would have traveled alone in my entire life. Like sitting in that liquor room, I would have never grabbed that beer. I never would have traveled alone had the opportunity not present itself, where I was doing 1 month at a time on the East Coast, New York City, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Boston, Rhode Island, Connecticut. And on these trips, I started to go, holy crap, I actually really enjoyed traveling alone, because you meet so many people across the country.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And it's so exciting to meet people. And yeah, it's amazing to say, like, I love seeing everybody just do amazing. It's amazing to see the different ways of life and the struggle and all the difficult times. And it's hard to find content out there that's really real. And especially tying this all back in to us together, the fact that you guys have such a really, really cool show, and it's almost paralleled into some of the stuff that we love. I'm just super thankful to just another amazing conversation. I mean, Seamus, I got pictures of you in my wallet.
That's right. You still got that? You still got that Polaroid?
I emptied my wallet out like 2 weeks ago. I think I literally just took it out. I had it forever. Yeah, I got this naked chick in here. From Vegas, like when I was like 16.
Is that?
Oh, yeah. It's like you jerked off to it a few times.
It looks a little crusty. Cleaned up with it too. Yeah.
I didn't even grab the card, which is weird. No, I just took it out. It's sitting. I remember. It's sitting on my bedside table.
I felt a little different recently. I was like, I just don't feel as pat as close as I used to.
Well, you're right on the bedside table next to the
lotion and
Kleenex.
Yeah. So next thing, was
before the bar, before the mattress company, all this. Where are you from? Where'd you start?
Yeah, so Green Bay, Wisconsin. Everything, born and raised. I love it here. I do like immediately over this winter. I plan on spending a lot of time out of town. Next year, I plan on moving away, getting a spot in Phoenix. Not all year, but I'll be there. I'll be traveling different parts, and then I'll be up here in summers. But not because I hate Green Bay. Green Bay they just got voted the best city in Green Bay. I love a lot of the city. I love the growth that they're doing. It's just that I love these new connections, these new spots across the country, and also just like sitting in a room and seeing a new view and seeing new areas and being at the point in my life where I can do that. I'm so grateful, so thankful.
No, that's dope.
But born and raised here in Green Bay, and not leaving to talk shit about Green Bay.
No,
leaving
absolutely. To experience.
Even people that talk crap about Green Bay today, they don't realize that a lot of people that are causing the problems here are not from Green Bay. Like, we have such amazing morals. A lot of people that are born and raised here, the die-hard Packer fans, the man, the myth, the legend upstairs, the manager of Hold Us Accountable. They're die-hard fans, and they're the true life and blood. They're not, hey, when we're 4-10, this team sucks, we should just get rid of them, whatever. They stick behind their team. And this is truly an amazing city where a lot of people are coming here now. And we just need to make sure our fire is still shining bright. And especially people like you guys. I mean, you guys have such a amazing message, and especially doing podcasting, it's such a good way to get your message out there.
And every heart has a home, and our home is Green Bay.
Right.
Want to go to a place? What is Phoenix bring? What is the interest? I mean, other than being beautiful, the weather awesome, and just wanting to go get somewhere you don't want to shovel snow anymore.
Yeah, I've been there the last 2 years, and like a lot of people from up here moved down there and are snowbirds down there.
For sure.
Like, I've never been in a city where I just feel amazing every day. Like, it's sunny, it's beautiful every single day. It's like 85, 90 all winter long. Last year was a little bit colder, but I've been there the last 2 winters. Been thinking about
Stayed there?
I was there 7 weeks last year, 5 weeks the year before.
Okay.
This year I'm going to be there 10 weeks. And then next winter, the plan is to spend the whole winter there and then take a long trip to Europe. But I'm not going to lie, almost the way that the future's been going, I might almost, rather than getting a full-time spot in Phoenix, be like bounced around to all these different cities across the country, and maybe doing like a long RV trip rather than spending the whole winter. Like, do a whole southern U.S. tour.
Fuck yeah.
For like 3 or 4 months.
That's
so
dope.
I do say right now, next winter, I'm planning on being there for the whole the whole winter outside of holidays. But realistically, I'm all about opportunity. It's not about like, what do I really want? It's like, let the world happen around you.
Yeah.
And so it's exciting.
Well, what should we talk? Should we talk about why you're here? I mean, you have so much going on, what you're doing. My next question I was thinking about was, what are you're writing a book right now.
Oh, right?
You're doing this PUGG community that got us
Let's
connected
talk about
with you.
PUGG a
Let's
little
do
bit.
that.
Let's talk about PUGG a little bit. This cool thing that you started and we're thankful to be a part of. Let's see. I want to hear about, your visions
What is
for
PUGG?
it,
What
your
is-
ideas and the purpose behind it.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
And
yes.
it's developed because we started. Did you ever play in any of our Rocket League tournaments?
I did not, but I watched a lot of them.
Hell yeah. And so we originally started in podcasting. I was kind of getting into it when I was talking about whatever, and I was like, it's really kind of a waste of that story. And this is the perfect time to talk about the history of the PUGG Network.
Oh, yeah.
We started in 2018 with Chuck Charles, the man, the myth, and legend, as well as Belushi. And we started doing podcasting. We just realized it's like we have so much going on. We have so much in our lives. And like Chuck lives down in Appleton. He works down in Appleton, where for him to come up here and to be doing stuff together, we tried going down there and like stuff like that. And to do it every single week was a lot, obviously, as you guys know. And we're all doing our lives. We're all doing whatever. But we didn't like necessarily drop out. We adjusted, especially as we started getting into Sliced on Main. We moved on to going around to different bars and doing a bunch of different stuff, and then realized again, it's like, hey, we got a lot of experience doing this, but it's a lot of work again. Then we get Sliced and we're like, hey, let's start running a game show. So then for 4, 5, 6 weeks, every other week, so 4, 5, 6 times, we ran a game show every other week, and it was fun. We did a lot of we got a lot of experience on like how to run a production. I made the equipment better each week. We made the different stuff better. But again, it's like, to do this every other week is brutal. And so we adjusted again into the cohorts where we were doing some different things, and again, right back into podcasting. And so from there, all of a sudden we found this absolute love for or we started to see the esports thing, that this Rocket League.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we started to see some of that different stuff, and I'm like, well, why don't we just try this Saturday to run, this is the middle of when we were in the cohorts, why don't we just try to run like a random Rocket League tournament and just see how it goes? And with like 4 days notice, we had like 11 teams, teams of 2, but we had 22 people show up for this Rocket League tournament.
Damn.
In person, live at Sliced.
That's
and
dope.
the thing I could have never imagined is everybody in the building is like cheering and singing.
Shit. That's
It's like,
wild.
ho, 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 ho. Like,
Yeah.
and we had a whole handicap system based for this. So like this team that was down 4-0 ends up coming back and winning, and the team that was the underdog ended up going up by 4 and coming back and winning. It was just insane. And having it all on video and like that amazing moment, we're like, wow, we need to keep doing this. So then we transitioned into New Sports Wisconsin, and we started running Rocket League tournaments. And during that process, we had such an amazing time. We had huge events. We had 48-person tournament, 48-person tournament, 40-person tournament over at Sliced on Main. And they were some of the best nights of my life.
Yeah.
But, like, there's so much work
Yeah.
to put all that shit together.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, it's like, it's not my passion. Yes, we could do it again, but it's like, if I don't want to do it, why would we do it? And so now, especially partnering with Esports Dispensary, it's like, they love that stuff. Let's kind of have them doing some of that stuff. And we started going into, I don't want to say like Joe Rogan, but like Joe Rogan and esports meshed in the middle. And that's why we're called the Unskilled Gamer Guild. And because we like playing games, but we're playing games to have fun. We're playing games to engage with each other. Like you guys are doing on Thursday night. Thursday night is one of the most fun nights of the week. Maybe I'm talking for you guys, but it's one of the most fun nights of the week because it's like we get to get together with the homies, we get to have some beers, we get to mess around together.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to get back to, rather than like chasing people I don't even know, chasing people that are whatever online, because we were trying to do like online tournaments and stuff. I want to have the in-person experiences, the building networks, the building growth, because our professional lives are taking off to the moon. But also, while that's all happening, our behind-the-scenes personal lives are also starting to gain traction. And 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we're going to be like, hey, we've been podcasting for 10 or 15 years. We've been doing this a long time. And all of this different stuff, we started looking at the numbers. We would have a 48-person Rocket League tournament, and we would have a one-on-one conversation with, let's say Alex Young, amazing man, realtor. If anybody needs a realtor, best of the Bay 3 times, not a big deal.
Shout out.
Yeah.
MBD.
But so we'd have a conversation with him, and Chuck Charles would be on there. Big shout out, Chuck Charles, you're the man. And we would have a conversation with us 3 on a stream, and our numbers would be higher. And it's like, how can we have 50 people in a stream doing this, and we have 3 of us on here, and our numbers are higher here? So this started to transgress into, is that a word?
Yes,
it is now.
Fuck yeah.
Started to move into this overall network of we want to have guest shows. But then it started coming in like, wow, there's so many of my friends that are doing amazing things, and it's just there's so much. Just like when we're sitting in that beer line, we're looking in the it's like, how do you choose this one when there's a million things out there? Not to mention, each one of us, each network, each group is, working on the social media. They're working on the video editing. They're working on the video taking. They're working on how do we structure the content. They're all making the same scenes. They're all doing the same things. Where if there's any area where any of the groups could help each other, it's almost like a pain. So all of a sudden, I saw this room for how if we all just work together, almost as like a union. We can all just benefit each other, collaborate with each other. And thinking of that is not a random opinion. I've watched hundreds of hours of like YouTube videos, Mr. Beast, all those other guys. Look at any successful person in the world. It's about collaborating and working with other people. Why do you think you go on the Tonight Show with Dave Letterman? Why do you think you have this guest star on an album?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have 2 different fan bases that overlap.
Right.
And especially us as the small guys, there's no reason that we should not start that path.
Yeah, start working together.
Especially when it's only extra benefits. Like Taylor Swift just had the huge issue with Big Machine Records or whatever, and I don't know too much of that, so we don't need to dive too deep into there, but she had a huge issue with it and blah, 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 blah. It's like for this regard, everybody can, promote where they're promoting, but it's like, hey, how do we all come together in certain areas?
Yeah.
And hopefully the PUGG Network does super well, but on top of that, how does every stream grow in itself?
Sure.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
as we're all working together, collaborating together, you guys have Cash Money Carl on here. You have Chuck Charles on here. You guys are going and you're doing stand-up with those guys. And all of a sudden, this whole network is born of hanging out and having good times together.
That's
But
awesome.
I know that probably took too long. But
No,
That's
that's awesome,
you're good,
man.
man. No, you're good. It's cool. I mean, it's cool to hear about everybody coming together, and I just want to know or ask what are some of the different shows you got coming on?
Yeah. I want to hear about these different guys you've been shouting out, mentioning.
Not to be rude, I do have to go pee.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Super bad. I've been holding. I might piss my pants. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to miss anybody, so I just want to pull it up. One show we did last night, it's our NFL show.
Yeah.
We're talking
Hell yeah.
fantasy.
Okay.
I was gonna get you a bigger desk, man.
No,
You need
you're good.
binoculars?
I'm in the wrong account.
Okay.
Well, that's a
but
cool-
anyway, so we have I'll go off my memory here. So we have like Chuck Charles, as well as
Charles.
Charles. Funny
Charles.
comedian.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I know him as a comedian.
he's going to be doing these video shorts that are
Okay.
basically going to take bits and pieces of the themes from some of the other shows and just kind of run some like funny moments on them and realistically adapt to how everybody's going to be doing it. We have Jay, who's over at Buzz Social. He's going to be doing 2 shows. One is, every couple of months or whatever. He's just going to do a how do you dose THC properly into baked goods. And I think that's
okay.
going to be amazing because
This guy is the cooking guy. It's
Yes.
Cooking Jay.
Ah, okay.
go
okay.
low, go slow. We're sponsored by the dispensary, 14 locations, 4 states. They do an amazing
awesome.
job.
Oh my
West Side, right by Woodman's over back there. And then they have one on the east side over off University,
Okay.
as well as in 4 different states. So check out the dispensary, Green Bay,
What's the name?
the dispensary.
The dispensary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dispensary.
Perfect.
And big shout out to them. AG Double Buff, he's part of the esports. He's the guy that runs the esports community there, as well as big shout out to Punch Gas, head of marketing there. And Will, I mean, just a crazy story with Will. I can't even go on to it on air, but
And real quick,
he's the owner.
An excitement for me doing this is like you talk about all these guys, and this is like opportunity for us is like we would love to have guests.
Yeah.
We'd
Exactly.
love to have
It's-
people
no,
here.
and that's exactly
We'd
right.
love to have people
And they
fill
wanna
this
have
seat
guests,
over
which-
there.
Right.
And I mean, I think something for us, we've never done, is to go on another show.
Yep.
And I mean, for
That'd be
us,
dope.
is we've had a couple guests, a little like slightly, but it's exciting for us. Like having you here, it's like
Yeah. Big time.
And I'm not gonna
Big
lie, for me,
time.
it's like
Change your
Big
pace.
time.
for me all week. It's not like necessarily I was nervous, but it's like gives me more thoughts. Like, all right, this isn't just us coming in, drinking beers, and shooting the shit, but it's like, all right, we have somebody else to engage with. Having
Right.
more of that would be fucking awesome.
Yes. I'm
100%.
picturing
And-
American
and-
Pie
and
where
having-
they're like, to the next step.
Yes, yes, dude, absolutely,
Yes.
man. We'd love to fill that chair as much as possible and be able to fill somebody else's chair would
Exactly.
be phenomenal.
And that's what everybody wants.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's like, how do you find good people? How do you find trustworthy people? How do you find loyal
Yeah.
people? How do you find people that you know are going to come on here and do a decent job?
Right.
And having this community of people that, I don't want to say we like vet, but like, we make sure that everybody's got a message similar to wanting to grow, wanting to become better people. It's not anything huge. I mean, just small, subtle
Right.
changes. As long as we're working in the right direction, that's the only thing we're looking for as part of the group.
Absolutely.
You
Have
could be
fun.
at the bottom, but as long as you're focused on trying to work and pick yourself back up, that's all we're looking for.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, that's awesome.
Absolutely. I'm gonna run
Yeah,
really
step
quick.
out.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
you're
be as
good.
fast as Max, but I will be back.
No, and I'm super excited. And the beer segment that everybody just saw, that one right there is going to be one that we'll be licensing, and we'll be doing the goal, in my opinion, would be like break it up into 8-part sets, and we'll do like 8-part clips, maybe even maybe 12 or something like that. But it really comes down to once we see them and look at them, because that's going to be a sick show where the first few episodes maybe get 200-300 views a video, and then all of a sudden by the 10th or 12th you're looking at 1,500 or 2,000
Sure.
views a video. And on top of that, as we start to get into affiliate links and different ways of revenue generation on the back end for things that people are already doing, do the second show, you do the third show, and again, you guys are now going to be affiliate here in 2 or 3 weeks on Twitch. You've already been doing the same shit you're doing, for the last 2 years. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's exactly what PUGG Network is all about. How can we take what everybody else is doing, and how can we bring it all together, and how can we bring everybody together while not screwing anybody else over,
Absolutely.
and while helping each group grow
Right.
Definitely.
together.
I think that's the special part about it. Cheers to that. When you brought up the idea to me, I watch a lot of people on Twitch, and I think the coolest part is like we just want to get all these different people who are doing all sorts of different things and just bring them together. Get a centralized location where we can just bring everybody's fans together and, break them out, have them check out this show, you know what I mean? Bring them all together so we all become intertwined. And I think that's what it's all about, man.
Exactly.
Exploring.
This.
But it's like, how do you explore when you don't know we're there? So it's just bringing people together, exposing them to everybody else, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's
And we
what's-
all just have a
yeah.
good time doing it too.
That's what's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's what's awesome about this. I mean, we started this just like, man, for me, this is Thursday night therapy session. We just put it on mic. You know
Put
what
it
I
on
mean?
mic.
And yeah,
It's something to remember.
it
Even
do
for
it
this.
is. It is.
It's great.
It's all. I mean, it's 118th time we've done this on camera, and I mean, it's cool now to think of it. It's like, all right, we could actually do a little bit more with this,
Yeah.
other than just getting together and shoot. I mean, it's always going to be getting together and shooting shit.
Right.
That'll never lose its touch, but being able to do it with more people and make it a little more spread out and be able to like
Yeah.
shoot the shit
make
with more
it a little
people.
bit more special.
You gonna
know what
make
I
it,
mean?
Pat? We don't have a fucking CPR thing in this studio.
Dude,
Max is
seriously
good
though,
at mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
I used to get so over anxious and nothing would go right and shit's going sideways, and it's like, stop worrying about all that shit. Everything's going to go wrong all the time. Right now, where it's about making these relationships, these connections. And again, while we're doing this is, right now we're at, looks like 14 viewers, which is amazing.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, man.
we are this is practice. Like, even though it is the game. We're in the game right now. This is also practice. You know, and it's just like that preseason football game where you're throwing the ball. It's just like if you're a backup and it's week 16, 17, every single game, it's like you're just getting better and getting better and getting better.
It all matters, but it's still.
I think last week.
Look at all this shit. You think this all happened in one night? I mean,
oh man, this is our creation.
Dude,
this is our collage. This is our collage right here, my friend. Dude, this is.
And I'm excited as this goes on too, of like seeing all the different connections, you know, that come into the PUGG Network and tapping into them too.
Should we leap into the comic bit right now, real quick?
Fuck it. I mean, should.
Because real quick, because so just doing the little bit of stand up at Skyline, like when I first started, I saw Chuck Charles, Cash, like those were guys I saw when I first went, and then hearing like them, and I like just being able to like shoot the shit with them and being able to like collab with them a little bit. That's like, I mean, I think you guys know when I would come in and talk, be like, dude, one day I want to be able to like talk to some of those guys and bring them on. And then being like, someone was like, dude, this is perfect, like exactly what like kind of the dream of it all would be, to be like, we start trying new shit, trying to like branch out, meet people, do different things, and just try things, like put ourselves out there and see what happens.
You never know what you're gonna love.
Fall in love with. And so super cool to just like find out that like not only do you know the guys, but like willing to work. They're doing awesome shit. Like we're gonna hopefully do shit together. Like it's just awesome. It's so cool.
It's cool to be part of a
there's
community
Andy.
like this.
Let's
say
Andy. Welcome, buddy. Finally, fucking wake
Rumor
up.
has it 13.5 inches.
Oh, that ain't no rumor.
Wide.
Proven.
Wide and 15 inches long.
It's like a pizza box.
Yeah, fill you up quick. Put
Put
that away, Andy. We're talking sports today.
But let's talk about this little comic idea.
So last week you guys started talking about comedy. I'm just like thinking like this would be so cool. We've been looking to do some different things at Buzz, and I feel like all of a sudden it was just kind of stirring it. I'll bring it all together, and you guys seem super excited about it. So I'm like, let's talk to Chuck and Carl. They were super excited about it, and then I'm like, well, let's talk to Buzz because we kind of need a place to host. And so I talked to Buzz. They're super excited. But we got a show on Tuesday, twitch.tv, We Let Pug, /We Let Pug.
Shout out.
We're doing game show with Chuck Charles and Jay are the co-hosts. I'm actually be working behind the scenes, but we're going to be playing game with the audience on Tuesday. It's coming Tuesday. And so we're doing some of the...
Careful.
Going right through the fucking floor into the cam, dude.
So many dead hands as he had up there.
Good that he's walking around.
And so this is all come together like such a beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
And so we're going to run back-to-back shows, $10 a show, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
So this is located...
At Buzz
Social.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We haven't like solidified exactly which part me and Jay are gonna go through there. We're gonna figure out which exact. I think it might almost be better, just like honestly making sense, to be in the conference rooms rather than being out on the main area.
Yep.
Big
Just
place. Like
big
more
place.
of a and we can just control the atmosphere a lot better rather than just being wide open. Again, though, that will work. I really need to go back through there and do a walkover to see which would make more sense. But either one is open to us, and we have a couple different options there. But so coming in at a 7 to 9 o'clock show, $10 a show. We have each portion, we're going to have a little intro. We're going to have an exit highlight film at the end. And then we're going to bring all the different group members in from the PUGG Network. And we're going to do a quick little, I shouldn't say a quick little, but little awards show, little meet and greet. Because this seriously, like, as much as we want to pretend everybody just sees each other all the time, there's not that many opportunities where all of us are in the same room together.
Yeah.
And so making this, and it's late February, early March, we're all going to set a date here in the next, like, let's just say 3 weeks, because I want to just have the date set in stone. That way people know they need to take that day off. And again, if you miss it, I understand, especially if something comes up. It's not a big deal. But, like, it shouldn't be, like, oh, dude, you should have told us earlier or whatever. We have 5 months to plan for this thing.
Hell yeah.
And this should be like I don't want to say an annual, but, like, maybe even a semi-annual. Is that 2? What's 2?
Yeah. Semi-annual.
Twice a year?
Yeah.
Award show of just like, hey, who's crushing it, who's doing really well, who's the most improved, who's been making the best progress, and a highlight film across all the networks, the stuff that you guys are sending, the stuff that MVP is sending, the stuff that so MVP, they're a show they record on Spotify, Mark vs. Pug. they have an amazing Wisconsin sports guy podcast. They go through the Brewers, they go through the Packers, they go through what's the other team I'm missing? The Badgers.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm jumping back to Carl's question earlier about what shows we have. We have Alex,
thank you.
the realtor, the man, the myth, the legend. He's coming on. He's doing a book review show, so we're going to be going over
cool.
different books. And guess what? Mine's going to be one of the books we review.
Hey.
I hope fucking hope
And we
so,
want to
man.
know all these shows so we can shout them out.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And that's where, like, over these next 6 weeks, I was expecting to be done last week. I was really hoping for that. But, like, I need to punt the ball on the roll a little bit more of, like, it's just hard to meet with everybody. And because I'm sure until today, right now, that we're all spending time together, you guys had a good idea of what we were trying to accomplish. But now that we've spent time together, you have a much better
100%.
understanding.
Yeah.
And, like, now I got to go do that with, 5 or 6 different of the people. But we've already had great conversations with Alex, great conversations with Rob, great conversation. Rob's doing a show on finance. Jay and I, like, even though we've had 3 good conversations, we're still like, how exactly are we going to do the cooking show? How exactly is the game show going to go? And it's like continuing to just keep pushing that ball down the road. But yeah, Jay's doing the cooking show. He's doing a game show. Chuck's doing the comedy. Alex is doing book show. Rob's doing finance and investing.
And these are these Spotify, YouTube,
This will be
Twitch?
YouTube. A lot of these shows, actually, about half of them are just fresh shows. And this is the cool thing about the PUGG Network is if you have a show that it's like it's so frustrating to have to do the show and like try and get all the socials going and everything else. Some of these shows are just people that are going to be recording it, sending the information to me, and then we'll be promoting it as a broadcast. So,
Nice.
like in the game show or in the cooking show, it's like you don't have to worry about anything else. He's just recording the show, sending it to me, and he's taking half the pay. Which again, off the bat, you're talking about $3 to $8 a video, which is nothing. But again, it's better than zero. And,
Absolutely.
give it 2, 3, 4 months down the road when all of our content creations are coming together and collaborating together, and you guys are watching their videos, and they're watching their videos, and we're watching their videos, and you're aware of your Twitch stream. You're aware of AG_double puff Twitch
Shout
stream.
out.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're doing all these different things together. It's going to take some time, but like
Right.
starting to just manifest
It's going to
that
flow.
pace.
Eventually,
Yeah.
it's going to,
And just practice and keep getting
And
better
for us, I
during
mean,
that interim.
And this is later, but like, I would like for us, if you could like write down all these shows.
Yeah.
That
And I
So
just finished the
yeah.
video. I have a 50-minute video that I'm sending to all the different teams. So each one of you will watch it, and please watch it if you do get a chance. It talks about every single show. It goes in a brief overview. It talks about how we need to be utilizing the Discord as we start getting in motion.
Yeah, man.
And it talks for because it's like it's a little bit complex, but being able to just kind of get everybody on the same page with a quick intro video, found that important. But I just recorded. I just finished editing it, so I can get that out to you guys now.
Dope.
And
Hell yeah.
that'll just take you through everything. It'll take you through each show. It'll take you through the plan, the vision, the mission statement of the group. Trying to increase teamwork, better our communication. One thing they don't teach you about in language arts very often is the whole goal is to be able to communicate better. When you're able to communicate better, you're able to work better as a team. And once you're able to work better as a team, that's great. But the most important part is each and every person inside of that team working at getting better themselves. And as you start to develop this stool and you have all these people holding it up, each leg getting stronger and stronger, you start to build this just incredible stool where
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
one person could sit down.
Like a
Or if you
400
flipped
pound
it
man
upside
can
down.
sit down.
Yeah.
Or
right.
4 400 men can sit down if
Yeah.
you flip it upside
We're like the
down.
fucking pyramid.
Yeah. No, but like to me, and it just sounds like a lot of like creative, fun people creating what they want to create, and then putting it all under kind of one umbrella, and everyone can go and check it out, and
Exactly.
And we can
and everyone can share it and
Yeah, man.
spread the
Exactly.
news about it.
Yeah.
But it's just people that want to create fun things and like do what they want to do, fun things for them, which is like for us. This has always just been fun for us.
Yeah.
And like
Awesome.
we love the fact that like people watch it, and like, but a lot of times it's just like
We've done this for 2 years with barely anybody
Our grandpa listens. My mom listens. Like no listeners, and we've done it every week.
Exactly.
Basically every week
You've
for
been
2 years
practicing.
because we fucking love doing this.
And I'm sure there's other people
it's
who
not for clout. It's for fucking just
fun. Like,
the satisfaction of we like
being
fucking
creative.
hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's
creative.
It's cool to share our fun with other people
Yeah.
too,
And then
they
the
have fun with us.
and then to hear about other people who have that kind of that same mindset, be like, oh shit, we can like put our show with theirs and like kind of work together. Like that's awesome because you don't know who's like just out to like, oh, I just started a podcast because everyone's doing it, so I'm gonna start one, or I just want to do it because I'm trying to get thousands of views. Like, well, that's not really are you having fun doing it, or do you like what you're doing? Are
Exactly.
you actually putting like creative thought into it, or do you just like, I don't know, you just have a big social
Just
network
wanna
and you
think it's easy to get rich because you just go online.
Yeah.
It's just
And
Thursday therapy for us.
the
Exactly.
one cool thing, and even inside of your show, is what we're really working towards is setting up like that 8 to 12 episode structure where I really don't think, obviously what you guys are doing the beverage review, I hardly thought that would go anywhere. So that's not necessarily the best example, but the goal is to get that in 8 or 12 block stints where it's kind of a bad example because my point is like, say you're just coming out, it's the first time you've ever done it, and like it's just not going well, and it just turns out like doggy do.
Dog
And it's
shit.
like, hey,
Yeah.
it's not that you're failing, it's that like we need to adjust and try something different.
Then they come on, hold us accountable, and we'll help them hold them accountable.
Exactly. And so
And help
you know,
us accountable.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
We
maybe
started out from
something
a
else
rough
would be a
place.
much better.
Exactly.
I can't even think of what would be an amazing example of that, but it's like do it for 8, people are coming on, do 8 cooking shows, do 8 game shows, and it's like, hey, well, all of a sudden we're going to start to find all this different stuff out. I know we talked about this earlier in the episode, but it's like you start to find different things that you enjoy and don't like and do like, and even inside of your guys' episode, as you guys were mentioning earlier, it's like you start trying new things and different things and fun things and having like a little bit more of just some structured parts that kind of have a bit more fun and a little bit more pep and a little bit more adjustment. And that's what's so cool about not just in one, just keep repeating the same shit.
No,
in one leg of the stool, but like each show doing that together.
Yeah.
And then realizing when like this stool breaks off and this stool breaks off, maybe there's a way
Maybe
for
there's
them to come together because maybe they just one person from this group, one person from this group wants to keep going. And again,
Nothing's cliche, my friend.
not going directly into yours, but like I started a podcast group with a bunch of different people. I had 130,000 views on YouTube in 2008, and the guy that got the message saying, hey, do you want to monetize your YouTube channel? He's like, we weren't trying to make money, were we? And I'm like, dude, we recorded like 500 videos. Like, what do you think we were trying to do? And so it's like everybody's in a different spot, and that's completely fine. But we need to people that we want to be around, we want to join around, and just continuing that ball message. I absolutely love. I'm gonna go hang out with Tom for like 30 seconds.
Hell yeah.
Seriously, thank you guys.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 12 minutes.
I just I just think it's super cool. The opportunities that we're gonna have too, because we've done, like you said, we have a different challenge almost every month. We've done different challenges of like we've done a weekly challenge of cook your partner a meal. Matt or Pat, you can go pee. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, don't worry.
Yeah.
No worry.
You
Just
can go.
don't trip on your way out, my friend.
You didn't bring diapers? I thought we were all wearing diapers.
Yeah.
I've been pissing myself for the past.
But to talk about stuff that we're excited about, like in opportunities that are going to be, that are going to be in our hand. Like we've done weekly challenges of cooking our spouse a meal.
Yep.
And now we can think about, there's another cooking show, out there in our network. It's like maybe we could do a challenge of cooking a new meal on this cooking show and like branching out, networking, things like that.
Or grabbing something that cooking show did and be like, hey, we're going to cook our spouses a meal based off what this show did.
Right. Yeah.
Here's a shout out to that show. I'm getting the recipe from this show.
Yep.
I'm going to try to cook the recipe they did. Let's see how I did.
Shout out this
Right.
cook. Yeah.
You know
Here's
what I mean?
here's our version of it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Exactly. Or the
and
Chuck
same thing
Charles
with the comedy
show.
thing
Like,
too. We've been doing you've been doing stand up for a long time. We've
man.
dabbled in it, and it's cool to bring all these people together and have our own comedy show. I mean,
Yeah.
like that's pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Or to
And
go
it'd be-
on someone else's comedy show.
Dude, that'd be
so
sweet.
dope.
That'd be sweet. I mean, to me, like, I love, like, we've had limited guests, but every time we have somebody here, it's electric, dude. We're fun.
Yeah.
We're a good group to have. Like, we're just a hangout. You know, like, we're fun. It's fun. And to be, like, it would be awesome to be on somebody else's gig. Like, somebody else's, us three, whether it's us calling in or just one of us goes to represent, whatever it is, would be fucking sweet.
Hey, I don't know how, like, close you still talk to the guy or if you even want to, but, you know, we had Connor Jasmer on. I mean, he could, like, if he's still interested in, like, a music show, he could do, like, we'll learn about guitars today. Let's, like, you know, like,
dude.
you know, something like that. Because that's something I've wanted to learn how to.
I mean, he came and brought. Oh, I forgot about this. Dude, he brought like a bunch of different instruments.
Like 12 different guitars.
Dude, that was sweet. I totally spaced on that. Yes, like, that was sweet.
You know, like you get that guy on who does a musical show. Like,
yeah, man.
Even if he did it once a month on the PUGG Network, like get him his own like music little spot because he was great on here. He knows his shit. He like wasn't afraid to talk about it. He wasn't afraid to like teach us about it.
He was excited about what he was doing.
Exactly. He
very
loved
excited
talking about it. And like that's something else that's really cool to think about is like even if we just like have an idea, a creative idea, I feel like we could talk to Pat and be like, yo, what do you think about this? Like, is this something that, I mean, it doesn't sound like you have too much music shit on the PUGG channel. Like, we know a guy who's fucking awesome.
And I know, on top of that, I know a good handful of people who are doing like, I mean, just like their little rap shit throughout Green Bay, who are actually like, who are not, I mean, maybe not big, but like they are very, very committed to what they're doing.
We could put on a once a month like rap show, like
because like the Wisco kids in Green Bay. I mean, they performed at like the Super Bowl party and shit. Like I mean, I know some of those guys who could be like, they could come to the show and like put, you know, like you know, certain people. Everybody knows everybody. If you know somebody, they know somebody in Green Bay, especially. And I mean, it's very easy, and it's just a way for everybody to come together.
Right.
Yep.
I think that's the best part, just connecting with everybody. I think that's the beauty of, you know, being a part of this PUGG Network. You know, sharing what we love to share and do, and seeing what everybody else loves to do. You know what I mean, man?
Do we know what PUGG stands for?
Pat's Unskilled Gamer Guild.
Okay, that's what he said.
And so like, but it's really because I mean I don't know. I mean the only thing I can think of is like a YouTube channel that has like a bunch of different shows underneath its channel, but like there's really nothing like that I can think of like in Green Bay, you know, for like people that want to be creative and like share their creative outlets and like what they're good at. And because there's so many creative people and so many talented and skilled
with no
people.
avenue to share it.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of this.
Exactly. Because we wouldn't, like, I would still be like, oh man,
you're beautiful.
Yeah, I'd still be like, oh, it'd be so cool to get like one of those comics to come on the show and just talk about their comedy. And it's like, now it's like, well, yeah, we have like a network that we can like reach out to and be like, hey, like, love your shit, saw your shit, like, we would love to have, you know, just. So, like, while you were gone, we were saying, like, and this is completely, well, not really off topic, but a different avenue. Like, it's like we had a guy come on our show, like, a year ago who was super into music and guitars and had, like, guitars from all over the world, like, Middle Eastern guitars, like, all these type of crazy.
Yeah, he brought in, like, 5 different guitars from 5 different, like, countries. And played them and told us the backgrounds behind them.
And like, could teach people how to play them, could teach people the history about, like, this dude was 18 years old and knew, like, I mean, was just, like, a brilliant mind about this shit. And, like, to have a music show, you know, like, a once a month, like, have a guy come on and, like, teach guitar or, like, the history of this crazy-ass guitar that no one's ever heard of.
Brought
like,
some crazy shit in here.
Like, stuff like that, it's really cool to, like, have, like, the PUGG Network, like, be that outlet for
unlimited
creative people.
Potential.
Exactly. And it's really cool that we can just even be a little bit of a part of it is awesome.
You guys are, you know, I don't say, like, how do I word that the best way? You guys are an important part of it. I think that every leg of that still stand up is an important part of it because, you know,
100%.
nobody getting lazy and and breaking up. No, I was kidding.
Holding everybody
But,
accountable.
we're
But
gonna hold that stool accountable.
that mind that wants, that's excited, that excitement. Like, we're excited to try new shit. man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing though, in the amazing story that Max just gave is so awesome. But take that, like the flip side of people that have so much creative potential and that have zero confidence or passion in themselves. They're like, I would love to do this, but like, there's no way I could ever do it.
Come on here. Come on this show.
And I've been around some of these people, and it's like, you realize that you're better than like 90% of the people that actually do that stuff. Like, because that's all you do all day, even though you're just sitting in your basement and you're, messing around doing that, which is why I'm really good at
I think that's our biggest potential with our show is like, we may not be that good at doing things. We're even better at telling people like, you're really good at doing this, bro. And you can do it here because we can't do it. Like,
exactly.
Express yourself.
Like,
let it go. Our
really
manager said you could be down here, bro. Let it rip. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Bring a bottle of Kessler's. You're more
Let's
than welcome.
go!
But
That's my boy.
speaking of people with potential, we have a guy who's probably in Grand Rapids.
Oh, he's 6'7".
6'7"
13
with
by
a 13-inch, 15-inch dick wide.
13 by 5.
You guys want to
15.
talk a little sports? You wanna?
Yeah.
You wanna?
Well,
Is there
before we get into sports?
I like to hop around.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's right. No, that's great. Because is there anything else, Pat, that you wanted to talk about, touch on, before we, move on to the Wisconsin sports? But because I mean,
Yeah, the biggest, most exciting thing, not just to you beautiful, beautiful people out there in the world, but for you guys, is
nice.
that
Felt
like, because maybe part of your brain is, before today, again, I said, you probably didn't have a clear understanding. After today, it's like, do I have better understanding? In your brain, just understand that whatever, and I know you guys have a great understanding of this, but again, a collaboration of everything, whatever you could possibly think of, we can help make happen. And more importantly, without us, you guys can make happen.
hell yeah.
But in a way that we can only amplify whatever the hell is trying to happen.
Yeah.
So that's the really cool thing. And in a way of PUGG Network, if I haven't touched on it yet, I obviously want to hit the video on you guys with all the different stuff we're going through. Just know in your heads, like, if you got a sweet idea, let's start spitballing, let's start talking about it, start making it happen.
Which
And
is awesome.
sky is the limit.
All
Yeah.
like
1
all
week
any
ago,
creative people
we made
can
a comedy show.
Yeah, I mean that's all. Like I feel like we're all creative people, and that's all you can ask for is like, here's an idea, will it work?
Let's fuck around and find out.
Let's try to make it work. If it
Absolutely.
doesn't work, we got more ideas. Like that's okay.
And that's the big thing, to not get into, because it's very tough to not get into wishful thinking, rationalization, where it's like, this is gonna work, this is gonna work, this is gonna work, and you start just beating this up for like 17 years and never adjust. It's like, it's all about constant growth and adjustment. And again, not in a way of like, oh my God, we have to keep growing, we have to keep getting better. No, in a way of like, it's fun to grow.
Right.
It's fun to get better. This is what we want to do.
It's not fun. It's not worth doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's part of this, the excitement that being a part of PUGG Network is like, as soon as you reached out to us, is like, we should, try and restructure our sports talk a little bit more, or even our beer talk a little bit more. Like, it's exciting,
I love that.
Make
I love
it a little bit more palatable. Yeah,
It's exciting, you know what I mean? It just adds on to the reason of why we're already doing. We already love to do this, but now like it's another reason.
Yeah.
And it got us.
It's
in more-
exciting.
Yeah, it got us in more communication with each other.
Yeah.
During the week, hey, what are we gonna do?
Yep.
Or, what exactly should we focus on? I mean, more than ever.
Right.
Than
honestly,
more preparation than we ever put into it.
It's like shit.
It was like, all right, I'm gonna think about HUA on Thursdays. It's not just my therapy Thursdays. I'm gonna think about this throughout the week, and
Hell yeah.
and
I
it
love
makes
that.
more fun.
Yeah.
Man.
And there's one thing that I can promise you, is that within the next month, you guys will be affiliates, and you start getting advertising generation revenue. And did you sub to us on Sweet?
I did, yeah.
That's is going right back to Hold Us Accountable. That's $2.30 a month.
I was
but
telling
think about every with Prime,
Right.
Like, that doesn't even use Twitch. Have them sign an account.
Yep.
It's free. $2.30 every month.
If you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscriber.
You just got to be affiliate, and you're going to be affiliate the next 2-3 weeks.
I think I was telling my coworker this. I'm like, I've never never imagined making money off this podcast, but if we can make enough money just for a beer of the week, I'm like, dude, that'd be sweet. The dream.
I think a free six-pack every week would be so dope.
Free. $12 a week.
I'll retire.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right,
I
so
love
we're gonna get into sports talk, so we can bring Andy on.
Andy!
Everybody loves talking to Andy, and everybody loves
Hell yeah.
talking Wisconsin sports.
Yes,
Ladies and
sir.
gentlemen, this is episode 118. Hold Us Accountable Sports Talk with me, Maximilian Seamus Johnson.
And our special guest, Pat.
Absolutely. We're going to call out to Andy in Grand Rapids. We're talking Packers.
I know that guy.
We're talking Badgers.
Brewers.
Oh, my God. We're talking everything Packers sports. This week we're going to talk
Achilles.
about the Packers beat the Bears' ass.
Oh,
Jordan Love's looking good. Aaron Jones is a
baby.
fucking stud. Let's get into it. And, Max, start us off. Thoughts on the Packers-Bears games. What is your biggest takeaway? Who's your player of the week?
All right. Biggest takeaway from the game, I think, is more confident than ever in Jordan Love. I don't know how that can't be everyone's biggest takeaway.
Yeah.
It's like when that first drive, he had that, like, he sat in the pocket, he kind of pump faked, and it almost looked like he was going to get sacked, and then he just threw a fucking dime to Romeo Dobbs in the back of the end zone. I was like, all right, like, we're good. Like, I don't know if he's like going to be perfect. He might not be amazing, but he's better than half the quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Right. And that's like all you can ask for because he's only going to get better. He's a great dude from everything you hear about. Like, he loves the game. He just loves ball. Like, he just wants to play ball. He just wants to get out there and be the quarterback. And it's awesome that he's our quarterback. That was my biggest takeaway is that, all right, we got a guy. Like, he might never be, but I don't know. I don't think I can ever ask a guy to, like, hey, we need you to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. It's like, no, we just want you to be a bad quarterback. Can make big throws, 3rd and 13. I mean, another dime. Like, he was throwing ball. He had a no-look pass to Jaden Reed. Like, the dude can make throws. He's got a crazy arm. That was my takeaway. Is like, we got a guy. Player of the game. I mean, Aaron Jones. How can it? I mean,
Aaron
again,
Jones.
like,
how can it not be?
You saw the offense sputter when we weren't getting him involved.
Did it scare you a little bit when Aaron Jones, that first quarter, Aaron Jones just balling out, and then after he balls out, we don't see him until the second half of the game, and it's like, we do. This is fucking deja vu. We've done this where Aaron Jones will run for 150 rushing yards and score a touchdown, and then we just say, you know what? I don't think Aaron Jones should touch the ball again for the rest of the game. Why would we run? You know, and then that second half, he came back. He had that like 60-yard run, and it was like, all right.
It was like I don't know. LaFleur gets cute with running the ball. Like, he had that QB option at like the start of the.
Oh my God!
The QB option that set up 3rd and 13 actually.
Yep.
That was like, what do you run like?
Right. It was that like quick. It was
But it was like you just got because I think it was like a second. It was like a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. Something. It was like you just got a 6-7 yard run with Aaron Jones.
Run it up the.
And then you're gonna go run to the outside like. And then they kept doing these outside runs, and it's like, dude, just run it up the middle. Aaron Jones is killing him up the middle, man. And then, there's times when LaFleur just gets so cute with the ball, with running the ball. It's like, just be powerful and go at him. What are we doing with this, like, cute fucking outside zone, like, these pitch outs, it's like, just.
Positive to me, big positive for me, offensive line. Love had some time to throw. Bakhtiari looked phenomenal.
Our offensive line sucked ass in the run game, though.
Run game,
well,
yeah.
Like, people are getting down on A.J. Dillon, and how is he supposed to do anything when Josh Myers is getting his ass bitched 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage?
What was the battle with Josh Myers and...
Max, we won by 18, you know? Right
No, hey, this is Max gets fired up.
I get a little fire. I get a little heat.
But Josh Myers is a guy... But who is...
Second-round draft pick, man. You should not be getting pushed back 5 yards off the line of scrimmage on a run play.
Yeah.
You should not be getting pushed back into your quarterback on a run play, Josh Myers. Your second-round draft pick. What are you doing?
Get it together.
Do you guys see Bakhtiari just
flip,
flipping
yeah.
everybody off? I mean,
Yeah.
like, seriously, I loved it. It was like,
I don't
that's
know,
why
maybe-
he's my player of the game.
maybe
Yeah,
put
like, he gave it
Bakhtiari
right
at
back
center.
to
I
that
don't know.
crowd. That crowd was like, they finally got their glimpse of hope that Rodgers is gone, he's done, and they're like, Love is gonna suck, he's gonna be terrible. This Packers team is gonna fold, and then they just got absolutely walloped.
They did, yes.
At home, and like how distraught that fan base was. It's sad to say this, but it made me happy.
It made me super happy.
The most happy.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, little things like our run game. That's something. I mean, Aaron Jones is a guy who's special. I think he's one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL.
Absolutely, he's
By
like player
far.
100,
And
like
he's a guy.
90,
He's a
even
guy.
though he's like top 10.
Yeah, he's a guy who can run and work his way around a shitty run block.
Right.
AJ Dillon's
that
not.
hole.
He's a big,
going
hard-nosed, down the middle, I formation running back. Who, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I caught myself a little bit during the game. Look at AJ Dillon, like, the fuck are we giving this guy the fucking ball for? But then you see the replay and you're like, what the fuck does this guy not have any?
As soon as he's
anywhere to
got the
run?
ball, there's a guy tackling him. And it's like, oh. But no, and the reason that I get fired up about it is because the Bears were the worst team in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
This is not like a 13-3 team that we are going playing up against. This is a not a good
What
football
happens when
team.
you play a team like the 49ers?
That's
What
what I'm
happens when
saying.
you play a
Like,
team like the
so
Jets?
We
I
have
agree.
to like
Teams like that.
we have to look at it and be like, okay, we won. That was awesome. But fuck, we're gonna get a third and 13 against the 49ers.
We're gonna get fucked.
I don't know if we're gonna get that.
The reason I strongly agree with this statement is I only saw the second half, but in the beginning of the fourth quarter, the Bears are down by like 12 points, and they just looked like they gave up.
Yeah,
like
they
they just
demoralized.
looked
Yeah,
deflated.
it was
and, like,
beautiful.
you watch on Hard Knocks, and you watch in the locker room, you watching all this stuff and all this stuff on TV. You see these teams coming together, and you see Coach Prime now, and you see all these teams coming together, and you think that that's just the way that people do things. That looked like a very poorly coached football team.
Yeah.
100%.
The head coach looked defeated.
Yeah, Eberflus.
Everybody, the
Eberflus
whole
looked defeated.
offense and
Eberflus
defense.
had the flu.
I mean,
I was
dude,
confused.
someone.
Just looked like they gave up.
So okay, let me ask
So
you.
I do
serious-
agree with that.
Actually, before I get to this, Seamus, what did you take out of the game? What is something that popped out to you?
You know, I mean, obviously Jordan Love, like you mentioned that. Obviously, I think we all came into this with no expectations but high hopes. You know,
Yes,
obviously
that's a good way to
it's
put it.
100.
you know, it's the
100.
Packers. We're diehard, true and through. Never gonna not be a fan. I think a lot of people have doubts, but I mean, I think just the way he played and everything, like. I think we're sitting solid. I think everybody can sleep easy after that Packer fucking Sunday. You know what I mean?
But how easy do you sleep, like knowing that's like Max said was a thought I had. The worst team in the NFL last year. Like, do we really know until we play an elite team?
Well, here's
But-
what I say to that. Like, we capitalized on playing a bad team. We won 38. We won
Good,
the way.
that's good.
And that's good.
We
Yeah.
won the way we were supposed to win.
We won the way we were supposed to win.
good way to
Which
put
Yep.
it.
there were obviously bad plays, like I highlighted. But I mean, there were so many awesome, amazing plays.
As
you know?
I'm sure LaFleur, that offensive line coach, as I'm sure they're sitting in a room talking about those
Absolutely,
plays,
yeah.
and that's what a good coach football team talks
Right.
about.
Exactly.
You come out of a 38-20 win, you don't go, oh, look at how cute we played this football game. You go, hey, boys, we got some fucking work to do.
Yeah, we got some
So-
fucking work.
And this
to
is
do.
also the first look at a real LaFleur offense.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Without Rodgers making calls or anything like that. But I think it's due that we give a shout out to the defense too,
Hell
who
yeah.
played fucking great.
38-20.
Let's
The
go.
fucking
Yeah.
Loch Ness monster,
What,
fucking
7-10 points in garbage
running
time
them down.
was-
We
yeah.
did it. You know, I mean, our run defense wasn't spectacular, but I mean, we held up obviously,
Yep.
and we did a good job at making sure Jordan or
Secondary locked down.
yeah, making sure that Fields didn't, just run all over us. And I mean, Quay Walker with a huge fucking pick six.
Weird.
I mean, like it wasn't even
Weird
just
pick six.
It wasn't even just
coolest pick
the
He
greatest.
just ran into someone and went,
other way.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It wasn't just pick six running in with nobody in front of you. He's like making plays out
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
I mean, I think I think we can all just be satisfied at Packer players, even if it was against the Bears, who were the worst team last year. of how we came out and played this game. You know what I mean?
Car, could you give me
You know, it's something that we've always been talking about leading up to it. Is we got this young team, and they're just fired up to play, man. And I think that was very apparent. We saw it all over. And I mean, first game of the season, yes, there are things to clean up, but it's only going to get better.
We had time for a hot take.
Yeah.
So
what it's all
I
about.
said 4 years ago, 3 years ago. When did Jordan Love get drafted? 3 years ago.
3
I
years, yeah,
said
3 years.
as soon as that pick happened, I said that we were going to the Cowboys were going to win a Super Bowl for the Packers. And I got like $500 in bets on it, and the Cowboys last week looked phenomenal.
Yeah, Wow.
And so my big thing with the Packers is this young brotherhood that's forming.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
man.
think that they're doing what everybody thinks that they have a good chance of doing is like grinding out, sneaking a playoff spot, 1-2 wins, eliminated.
Yep.
But 3-4 years, you lose Rodgers' contract, you get a second-round draft pick next year, an extra second-round draft pick next year. You got extra picks this year.
Yep.
You have the Devontae Adams draft picks that we got. You have your salary cap finally back under budget from eliminating Rodgers' contract, which, again, I'm a huge Rodgers fan. I love Rodgers. I love that he went to the Jets. I can't believe that we signed him for an extra year when it made so much sense to start the rebuild last year. But either way, love the Packers as well. Big Packer fan. And they have the stuff to win a Super Bowl in 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
The thing is, the Cowboys are winning it this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey.
man, they won dominantly 40-0, right? 40
Good for them. But let's talk Packers.
Yeah, no, sorry.
No, but
Sorry.
that's a good call.
And I tell you
honestly,
what, seriously, if the Cowboys are playing the Packers in the playoffs, I'm rooting for the Packers.
Oh,
I want the Packers.
100%.
easily.
No, but
I want the Cowboys to win, but if they're playing each other, I'm a Packer fan.
yeah, no, 100%.
And guess what happened last year? We kicked the shit out of them.
That's right. That was Christian Watson. What did he have? 2, 3 touchdowns?
Yeah,
3
it was
touchdowns?
dirty. It was dirty.
Yeah, that was a great game. But
My
yeah,
point, though, of bringing up the Cowboys was that this team, this brotherhood that's forming, is where the Cowboys were at 2, 3, 4 years ago with such a young team.
yeah.
We have such a Rashawn Gary, like, oh my gosh.
And
He's so young. He's so good.
And very similar to when Rodgers first started. It was
Yes.
like this
Yeah.
young team. We drafted
Yep.
B.J. Raji, Clay Matthews. Like we had this young nucleus, and then Rodgers kind of. I think we went 6-10. Rodgers first year.
Yep.
The
Lost
next year,
no more than 7 points that year. That was crazy.
right? And then the next year we were 10-6, I think, and we lost to the Cardinals in this crazy like shootout of a playoff game.
Face mask illegally
Yeah.
lost. Yeah.
We should have
Let's not
won
bring
that. We should have won. And then the year after that, we won the Super Bowl. Like it took
Right.
a bad year.
Yeah, exactly.
Got better. We're in the playoffs, competitive against a very good team, and then we won the Super Bowl.
Can I
Like,
ask you guys a question? When Rodgers was with us, obviously, like Super Bowl was always a thought. It was, I mean, not a thought, but like kind of not an expectation, but it was like, all right, we have Rodgers. The Super Bowl is like we're shooting for it.
Yeah.
What is your mindset with that? Do you even think Super Bowl this year? Like I'm saying, like this year, like or the next couple years? Like is Super Bowl, is the expectations tampered so much where it's like, all right, I'm not even worried about a Super Bowl where I can actually sit back, enjoy a season, and just hope maybe we can win a playoff game this year where it's like a little more lax.
Have
not-
you ever watched Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Jim and
yeah.
Carrey. Jim
and Carrey.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey. The quote of the movie is
I want a beer with Jim Carrey.
you're telling me there's a chance? There is a chance. We have to stay healthy. If we stay healthy through the whole year, and trust me, other teams are going to get banged up galore. We probably are too.
Yeah.
But if we can somehow stay healthy and make it through the end of the year and grind and learn together and work as a team, absolutely we have a chance to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
And only because the NFC just
small.
isn't that. It's good. I mean, every team is good, but like there's no like elite team in the NFC. I feel like the Eagles, Eagles and 49ers.
Yeah.
But even the Eagles, they had like
49ers are going to be
the Eagles
threat.
have already had like 3 turnovers in this game.
I think
So-
the 49ers are the king of the NFC this year.
Right, but that's it. That's what it. That's like
Yeah.
okay, Eagles and 49. The AFC is like like you can go
Loaded,
5, 6
loaded,
teams.
loaded,
It's like-
loaded. Yes,
so
absolutely.
that's the only reason why I'm like. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
like I'm not sitting here going it's Super Bowl or bust like Rodgers years,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking like we. Could
I think
if
mine
we-
is steps. Like, all right, I have expectations
Exactly.
for us to win the NFC North.
sure.
At this point, that's become an
Really?
expectation. I want to win the NFC North, make the playoffs.
I got us as a wild card over the Lions.
Yeah, and let's make the playoffs. And then it's like, all right, we make the playoffs. Then it's like, all right, let's fucking. Now it's win. I mean, we face 49ers in San Francisco, and it's like, fucking not
we
again,
won the
dude.
Super Bowl
I
as
don't
a
want to
sixth seed.
fucking do it again.
But yeah, I just think like
That's so far-fetched
anything's
right now.
possible.
So far-fetched.
Anything's possible in the NFC, which is cool.
Exactly. And it's about staying healthy. It's about getting
Yep.
ready for that Sunday, 1 week at a time.
Yep.
Should we get a take from a guy we love?
Oh, God, I would love to.
Yes,
Oh, my
please.
God.
All right, let's see if this
I think about
fucker
him before I
picked
go to
up.
bed
All right,
first
we're
thing
going to
in the
give our best buddy, Big Homie, a call.
You guys hear ringing?
Yep.
I'm just kidding. I
I think so.
What's
and
up?
the sailors say
What
hey.
to do, baby?
Buddy, we're talking sports right now. We're talking the Packers games.
Things are getting heated.
First of all, your takes from this week against the Bears.
Last week.
Last week. Player of the game. What your big takes from the game were, and expectations going forward with the Packers, bud.
Yeah, for sure. Game was huge. Obviously, it's against the Bears. I mean, like I said last week, before the game, like there was just so much shit talking from both fan bases. I just like I'm a big Twitter guy, big X guy, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Just the wars that I saw. Bears fans talking shit, Packers fans talking shit back.
Bears fan talking a
So-
lot of shit.
Yo,
Oh, a
Andy,
lot of shit.
I trolled for the first time in like 10 years after the I trolled some Bears fan hard.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
on X.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
through
yeah,
the whole is
definitely.
accountable. Actually, yeah. So Andy, it was you actually.
Get our name out there, But no, love to see it. It was just, the first half was close, was a tight game, and then, like you guys kind of said, by the start of the fourth quarter, it really looked just like the Bears just gave up. Packers kept their foot on the pedal and kind of going back to them just being a young team, not really a whole lot of experience around there. Not really knowing necessarily not what they're doing, but just new to everything. So really being a young, energetic team who's not really going to give up and give into pressure that easily, I think. So that was really, really cool to see. Love beating the Bears anytime, but when you can kick the shit out of a team like that,
Oh, it feels good.
big rival, that's wonderful. So, player of the game, I mean, Aaron Jones. Jay Love had a great game, but Aaron Jones he's the X factor for that Packers offense
Heart
for
and
sure.
soul.
How underrated is Aaron Jones?
So underrated.
Yep.
I mean, every year you see, top 10 running backs, like their ESPN lists, and he's never there
No.
for whatever reason.
wild.
But he's so quick. He's such a good runner with the ball, whether that be rushing the ball or catching the ball out of the backfield.
His
If I
vision
said
is
it once, I'll
unreal.
say it 1,000 times. I think I said it last week too, but I've said it in the past before too. Like, Aaron Jones is such a good pass catcher. Like, they need to get him the ball in space more. Like, there's been games in the past few years where he's had like 10 receptions for 100 some receiving yards and a touchdown or two. And then it just seems like the game after that, they just kind of go back to,
Or they let him run for 150 yards in the first half, and then they're like, all right, bud, just
Right.
take it off till next week.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
No, bud, we'll see you later. Exactly. No, anytime they can get him out, lined up as a receiver, just some of those quick slant passes, or getting him the ball in the backfield. He's so good. So that was huge. Hopefully the hammy's okay. It seemed like he was out there practicing today, I think.
He was out today.
He was out today?
Out
Okay.
today. Bakhtiari was out today, and couple good handful of players out today, actually.
Yeah.
But my brother was got a little inside source. My brother Tom was getting an MRI at Bellin Health, and he said he saw Dobbs and Aaron Jones there coming
Okay.
out of the doctor office. No crutches, no braces, not limping, looking healthy. So
No boot?
no
That's
boot,
good.
no boot, no Rodgers boot.
All right, good. That's good to hear. Especially if I don't know what Christian Watson's deal is, but especially if he's going to be injured next week too. Like I said, just getting Aaron Jones more touches, as many as he can, even if he's going to line up in the slot or out at receiver a little bit. Like he's such a good pass catcher too. Like his hands are very, very skilled.
What's Atlanta's defense look like? Are they They beat the Panthers last week,
10
but
points. The Panthers scored, but the Panthers
so
look so bad.
I've been hearing that the Atlanta defense is pretty good. You know,
Their
again, they play
interior
a
is-
Carolina team led by Bryce Young
Interior.
and nobody else. You know, so
yeah.
you know, we'll see what that's going to look like, but I'm excited for it. Defensively, you know, kind of the run game was a little bit rough to start out with.
Justin Fields got me. Oh my god, edge of my seat sometimes. Like tackle that fucking dude.
Here's the
But
thing.
he is
I know,
quick
right?
with it.
We're never
He's
gonna.
quick. He's slippery in the pocket.
He is
there.
a
He's,
slippery little snake.
We're not gonna
he's
play
one of
another.
those back-
We're not gonna play another quarterback like Justin Fields until we play Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So like, I think getting that game, like, okay, this is what like.
yeah.
Like they'll be able to tackle anybody after last
exactly.
week's game.
But
Justin Fields is a
Kaepernick
dog
of, like,
on
10
his
years
feet.
ago. Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. He's so skilled. He's so quick. Just making guys miss. Like the defensive line was huge this game.
Mhm.
And they were really really good. I was
Rashawn
really
Gary
impressed.
looked scary coming in there, dude.
Yeah.
Scary.
Oh,
Ooh,
God, just
right.
his
Yes, very
his
much.
limited
so.
snap count too. Yeah, that was awesome to see.
All right, so what are your expectations going in? We're playing in Atlanta, noon game this Sunday. Not playing the worst team in the NFL. We're going in. Who's the Falcons quarterback? Fucking
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter, first a rookie,
Yep.
right?
Second year.
No,
second
this
year.
is his second year.
Out of
he
what?
sat last year behind Mariota.
Cincinnati.
Out of Cincinnati.
He was a fickle guy.
Oh, Fickle. Yeah,
Yep.
Fickle's doing great.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll touch on that in a little bit.
So, what are your
We'll get to
expectations
that.
for this game? What's our challenges? What are we looking forward to? What do we have to expect out of this game compared to the Bears?
Yeah, so I mean, offensively, the Falcons, it's their rushing attack. I don't really think their passing game is going to be that strong, but it's going to come down to the rushing and kind of being able to contain not just Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. I think they're getting a lot of little slip screens, little dump passes, short passes out to their running backs. But I think Tyler Algier too. Their other back, he's pretty good back too. I think he's a second year guy as well. So, just kind of being able to contain them, making Ritter, drop back to pass and have to kind of throw the ball around. I think that's going to kind of be the key. Just like it was going into the Bears game, making Fields have to throw the ball. Get kind of uncomfortable in the pocket. So, looking forward to that for sure. Offensively, people are saying, like I said, the Falcons' D line is pretty good, and defense might be looking okay. But, I think Jordan Love showed us some great things week one, so hopefully they can get back to that for sure.
See if our run game can still stay loud. See if Aaron Jones can. Let's see what Josh Myers is all about, huh, Max?
Right.
Yeah, hopefully he steps it up, man.
I think Josh Myers is Max's player of the week last week
I
against
think
the Bears.
so too. Yeah. Max is a big Josh Myers fan.
Well, what did you think about the guy, Andy?
Not the biggest fan. He just shouldn't be getting beat the way he does, especially in the run game. It's,
Great pass blocker, but
yeah,
man, does he get absolutely
I said it on my
annihilated.
ex-wife.
yeah, he does.
Yeah. All right. So what are your what's your score predict? What are you predicting for the game score wise?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a lower scoring game, but I think Packers are gonna come on top. Gonna be a little bit of a defensive battle again. I think Packers kind of separate themselves in the second half again, like they did last week. I'm gonna say let's go 24 to 11.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
4-11.
It's gonna be a wild.
A safe pointer or what?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I just-
Okay.
The first number I thought in my head was 11, so I just said it.
I love it.
I even thought to myself, no, that's dumb, but
I'm gonna go 28.
Whoa.
17 Pack.
okay.
And
Okay.
yep, I'm gonna say that Savage is gonna have a pick in this game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Savage had a nice game last week.
Yeah, Savage with a pick.
Darnell Savage.
20. What did I say? 28-17.
2017. Word.
Yep. You guys got a prediction? Shaky shame.
I think we're still gonna keep it heavy on the pedal. You know what I mean?
Heavy on the pedal.
Heavy on the fucking pedal all the way through. I think that's gonna be our fucking mission statement this year. Never fucking let up. Always pushing through. I think we're still gonna find a way to score. You know, probably more in the second half, but gonna still find a way to score. And I'm gonna go 27-17.
Okay.
Pack.
How about you? I'm thinking of a nickname. Playful Pat. How about you?
Playful Pat.
My initial reaction.
Hey, we got Pat on the show.
I'm telling
Andy,
you.
if you want to say hello.
Hey, Andy. I appreciate the. I should appreciate that. That's not what I was looking for. I do have intuition that the Falcons win this game at home because it's at home.
God.
For outside perspective, as a Packer fan, I picked them to win 31-27.
Whoa,
But
fair.
I do.
Oh, Andy, what you drinking?
Oh, and I do really feel that the play of the game is A.J. Dillon goes over 100 this week.
Whoa!
I think he scores twice.
Okay.
I think he scores twice.
2 tutties over
And
100.
I think we win 31-27.
All right.
Okay,
All right. Put
okay.
it down.
Love it.
Put it down.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Max?
I got
Josh
it.
Myers with a...
Yeah. He bounces back. I believe in the guy. He's just frustrating.
Have you
man.
ever seen Remember the Titans?
Of course. Oh,
They're
strong
letting
side.
they're letting those blocks go through on purpose.
Ah, okay.
That's the only explanation.
I like
That's
it.
the only explanation.
I like it. I got let's go 23-20 Pack.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That's even a little high for me. I don't know. I'm 23-20.
Max hasn't been smoking dope lately, so he's feeling a little low. So
Yeah.
the scores are getting a little too high for him.
Yeah.
All right,
Amen,
Andy.
brother.
Besides the Packers, Badgers suck. What do you think about them?
Yeah, that was definitely a frustrating loss. I think they got screwed a little bit. The safety that they didn't call a safety should have been a safety.
bullshit.
How did they
That
not
would've
call?
That would have been 2 points to
Don't
tie the
make
game,
sense.
and they would have gotten the ball back.
Like, how do you not even review that? Just
Right.
the guy was
Unfortunately-
fumbling the ball while he's getting.
Yeah.
Oh, so frustrating.
And then the fumble call that I didn't really think was a fumble. I don't know how they didn't have any more angles on that, but they ruled it a fumble on the field, and
I think
they
we got fucked a little
they
bit.
kept it there.
I personally thought it was a fumble. Like, just don't even lose the ball, regardless if your elbow hits or not. Just don't lose the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, hold
I
on.
hear you.
Don't put it in the referee's hands.
3
Hold
points
on
of
to the ball.
contact.
Yeah, but
I will say, Mordecai had a pretty good game. First half, his offensive line let him down a couple times, especially close to their own end zone. They had line. I don't know. One of their guards was tackled or some shit like that. Let a
Right.
huge pressure by, and that strip sack. Score for a touchdown.
yep.
That definitely hurt. First half they were moving the ball pretty decently. They just, they got the 3 field goals out of it for 9 points, and Washington State was scoring nothing but touchdowns. So I think they just put themselves in too big of a hole early. Second half they played really, really well. Only allowing the 1 touchdown in the fourth quarter. They had their starting linebacker back from the targeting call from the previous week for the second half. So
That is a big, scary dude, too.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Holy shit!
Yeah, Jordan Turner. Yeah, their two middle linebackers are both big and
Holy
Some
shit.
dogs. Some big old dogs.
Yeah.
yeah. They only gave up the 1 touchdown in the second half, so their defense, got it together.
True.
Played really well. Offensively, they were able to throw the ball around the field and get some of that going. Like I said, they just kind of put themselves in too big of a hole early to kind of be able to come out of that, I think. So definitely sucked to have the loss, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's a non-conference game. So it's, not really counting against anything for conference, but it's definitely a game they could have won for sure.
Yeah, still a bummer.
Yeah.
Who did
I
they-
saw a crazy stat. It was like no non-conference team has played at Washington State at night since like 1988. Like some shit like that. Like
Really?
a while, so
That's weird.
definitely not an easy place to win, but it's something I think they could have pulled out. But what are you gonna do about it?
All right, we expecting a big win over Georgia Southern, 11 a.m. at Camp Randall Stadium. I mean, who the fuck is Georgia Southern? We got to beat these guys, right?
No, got to. It'll be hopefully they can come out swinging right away. First 2 games they've kind of started a little bit slow. So hopefully they can come out on their first few drives and put some shit together and score.
Fuck yeah.
Score some touchdowns.
Work our way up the ladder a little bit to Purdue, Rutgers, then we start hitting the Big Ten, Iowa, Illinois, Iowa, or Ohio State. And then from there it's like, God damn, I hope we can play football.
Right. Right.
Brewers looking good. Still the number 1 in the NL Central, right? Correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So the Cubs didn't play today. The Brewers won.
Hell yeah.
They took 3 games out of 4 against the Marlins.
Yep.
Love it.
They have 2 series against the Cardinals left. Another series against the Marlins. They got the Nationals coming into town for a 3-game series starting tomorrow.
Okay.
And then they got the last 2 games of the season are 2 games against the Cubs. So. As of right now, they're 4.5 games up on the Cubs.
Let's go
in the division with 15 or 16 games left. So
all right, so we got like 115 games till the playoffs. What do we got to do till we get there?
You just got to hold it together. Pitching has been lights out as of recently here.
So I'd like to hear who's our number 1 pitcher? Who's our guy?
Corbin Burns is the guy.
Dog.
Burnsy.
Corbin Cy Burns.
Going to be Cy Young Award winner 2 years ago. Has had a pretty decent year this year. For his standards, I think maybe not the greatest, but he's still got an ERA of just over 3.2 or something like that, which is
not bad.
Still very good for a starter.
Yeah.
But ever since Brandon Woodruff has come back, he's been lights out. He was injured for he had a shoulder injury out for 4 months or something like that. But ever since he's come back, he's been, in my opinion, their number 1 guy. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, those 2 are lights out together.
Right on.
Beautiful.
Well, Andy, our challenge of the week was Packer poems, and you said, Packer poems, your feelings about the Packers after the Packers-Bears game. You said you wrote yourself a Packer poem. So to start this challenge of the week, we're going to have you, if you don't mind, share your Packer poem.
All right.
Just start us off. Let's get Pat back on the headphones so he can hear it too.
Yeah.
He's out here just fucking sucking seltzers.
Carl, let me close my eyes first.
All right. Andy, the floor is
yours.
Okay,
Andy, my eyes are closed.
Okay, thank you. Let me get prepared. I call this one Love Island.
Ooh. Love Island.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it.
All right. Love Island. Love smiling. Love the sad faces of Chicago fans crying. Touchdown pass. That man love is flying. Thanks for coming, Bears. Love that you're trying. Packers are back. The Cheese Whiz, apply it. Capital Dogs, and I ain't even lying. 38-14. No scoregami. I tried it. Whole league on notice. So welcome to Love Island.
How do you follow that?
Holy shit!
What?
Like you're back
Wasn't
in the
expecting that.
freestyling.
Did you hit up Eminem from Detroit? Did you go down to Detroit and go down to fucking?
Yeah, actually, that's where I got my inspiration when I called him. I was like, "Hey, Em, what's up, bro?"
That's
What's
what I'm
up,
saying.
bro? Fuck the Lions.
You might have to start
Packers
calling
ain't
you.
lying. Bears are crying, bitch.
Dude, that was dope, man.
All right, Max, you want to go next?
Sure.
All right, Andy, you're gonna stay on the line.
I got a real short.
sure.
I got a real short haiku here.
You said it's 3 words?
Three lines.
3 lines.
3 lines. It's a haiku. Haikus are 5-7-5. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. So we got Fields and MVP. Big money spent on new players. Ha! The Bears still suck.
Ha! Hey! Ha!
Wow.
Love it.
Deep.
Straight
Deep
to
and
the
intricate.
Straight to the point. You know?
Straight to the point.
Love it.
All right, I'll go. Packer poem. No Rodgers, no Cobby, no Allen. They all moved along to New York. Well, Love gets the dub in Chicago. Aaron's career is cut short. With Romeo, Jair, and Jonesy, the Packers are bound to succeed. The kings of the north are the soldiers who battle in yellow and green. So let's ride to Sin City to conquer and hoist the almighty Lombardy and meet back at our homeland, Old Lambeau, to drink beers at our Super Bowl party.
Hey.
I
Hell yeah.
love it. All
That's
right.
sick. I love that.
All right. And here's mine. Everybody needs to close their eyes for this one.
Make you close your eyes.
Cold breeze, green and gold leaves. The smell of styrofoam cheese is in the air. Although uncertain, my faith has gone unbroken, for my heart bleeds green and gold, that's for certain. With more highs than lows, with 10 seconds to go, we hear the whistle blow that always proves one thing. It's not a matter of luck, or the rest were a bust. It's just the cold hard fact that the Bears still suck.
Still suck.
Love it.
Still suck. Sorry, came early.
Still suck.
Hey!
Andy, thanks for joining us, bud.
Hey, thanks for having
Yeah,
me,
man,
boys.
Andy.
It's
Good to
great
hear from you,
talk.
man.
You drinking
About it.
anything other than water tonight? Maybe some apple juice?
No, just some water, but I a couple of Zins, you know.
Oh, I like
Two
how
Zins
Andy's
at
on the
once.
nicotine grind
Some
now.
couple of Leonard Zinnards.
Leonard Zinnards. All right, Andy, we love you, buddy.
Oh my god.
Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Ostrowski.
And the sailor.
Andy!
Hey.
All right. Good poems, boys.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Look at that.
That was great.
That's like some grocery getter inspiration.
It got me
great.
writing my poem outside when you guys pulled up.
Hell yeah. All right, you want to play some darts? We getting to the dots?
Let's get some darts.
Let's get into some fucking
man. Yeah.
nerds.
All right.
Do some
All right,
darts.
so that was our challenge of the week last week, was to write a poem about the outcome of the Packer game this past week. Brought to you by Carl himself, who is the winner.
Yep.
And we'll play a little bit of darts to choose the next winner of this challenge of the week.
Let's get it.
Are we playing odds or evens?
Evens.
Evens
All right.
this week.
the fuck does that mean?
So, all right. So I'll explain to everybody. So, all right, we're gonna play some darts to decide who picks the next challenge of the week. The way we play this, we're gonna play evens this week. If you hit an even, you take a drink. If you hit a double or triple, that's 2, 3 drinks. Bullseye is 4. Double bullseye is 5. We all start with the fresh beer. First one to finish their beer wins and chooses the challenge of the week.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What happens when I win?
You
You
get to
choose.
Choose the challenge.
choose
of the
our
week.
challenge for
Yeah,
us.
you choose
And then
the
we're going to have to
challenge for
call
us.
you next week
Yeah.
to see well, I guess we're going to have to see what the challenge is. I don't know. Who knows what it could be.
You guys
knows
ever
what-
heard
I
of
gotta
the
open a fresh
human
beer.
centipede?
I knew it was gonna be something fucked up. I was like, butt chug? What are we doing? Like a fucking butt chugging something or what? It comes with
Jesus
human
Christ.
All right,
centipede.
I'm opening a short beer for this game.
All right. Yeah, just get a 12-ouncer.
You want me to go grab Bush Lights from
We
the
only got
garage?
16s.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
Yeah.
Everybody want a Bush Light from me?
There's
Yeah.
I'm good. I got a fresh whitey.
Or a White
White
Claw.
Claw.
Yeah, I
White
got
Claw.
a
White Claw.
full one.
I'll
here.
take a Bush Light.
So yeah, we'll get this set up and we'll get some darts flowing, some would you rather's, chime in, tune in,
Hell
you
yeah.
know,
Hell yeah.
whatever fucked up shit you want us to answer. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Episode 118. What up, everybody?
Prestige will
Grab
wad,
something
wad,
to drink
wad,
and
wad,
hang out.
wad.
No, we're not paused. Looks like we dropped some frames, so it might be a little laggy.
Alright, cool, we're good. Sick.
I tossed off the game. I think it was probably at the end anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Still in this chair.
Yeah, you guys have some close up there. I love the conversation, love the edits. It's like
Yeah.
Good.
All right, who's starting?
You are, bud.
Oh,
Over to,
we like the power of the powder.
I feel like it's like all of our viewers tonight. It's like they're watching ads and like they want to see us, but we're just fucking sitting there passive. They're just
Right. And that's
and then every ad that comes up, you get paid
exactly.
3 cents for, 10 cents for each one.
That's all
You
good.
make $5 a night.
You're right. Exactly.
Better than a short dick and a stick ball.
Right.
Or something.
All right.
Who wants to start us off? The winner?
All right.
All right, so.
Yes. No. Okay. Would you rather? All right, so we're gonna play darts. This is gonna be the weekly challenge. I'm sure somebody's explained this 4 times. Whoever we're playing evens. So every time, any point, all the points you get for evens, that's the amount of drinks you get from your beer. Whoever finished their beer first gets to pick challenge. So we're gonna let her rip. I got Biggie on my shirt.
What happened to my head?
Looking huge. You're the dartboard. I'm gonna put on the fucking glasses for this.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Boy. So we saw the Vikings lose. That was pretty fun. So the Vikings get their butts.
They lost? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still probably like 7 something.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna win.
All right, well I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah. Get it started off,
I gotta
bud.
see. Evens.
Man. So yeah.
Everybody cracked their beers.
Yep. We're good to go.
I've actually been slamming it though. Like I got 2/3 left now, but is that okay? Or
That's all right.
Is that an even? That
Oh,
14?
that looks like a could be.
that is a 9.
Oh, what is that? Is that a 14?
9 first dart, 14 second, and
What is that? A 5?
Sweet, that's 2 for.
Oh, is that a 5?
Big tall Pat.
it's on the line, but I have more in the 14.
Okay, so that's
14,
so
14, and a 20.
oh, 3 drinks. 3 drinks for the young buck. All right.
Wow, that's so close.
All right.
He's gonna thread the needle because that's what he's got between his legs.
All right, Max. What are your would you rather?
Oh, hold on. Let me shoot first, cause. Hold on. All right. I'm doing even. All right. So I'm just gonna hit
All right.
straight trip 20s. All right. No big deal.
Straight trip 20s. 4.
With the assist
4.
from
A
the-
Favre.
Oh,
Nothing.
11. So I got 1 out of that. All
All
right.
right.
God, that is so close.
Would you rather? Here we go. Would you rather your bathroom smell like a stinky ocean or the greasiest part of McDonald's?
Ocean. Stinky ocean.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky
Well,
ocean. Stinky ocean.
McDonald's smells pretty good, even in the worst part.
Give me a stinky ocean.
That's what do you think, bud?
Yeah. What are you talking? You.
Well, I mean, I've smelled
Oh
like
my God, my
fish
farts
from the
stink.
ocean, and like, that's what I'm
True.
picturing.
Very true.
I don't know. I can't. But then I picture McDonald's, and like I haven't been there to smell it.
Well, so.
It's like in the
I'm
back,
sorry.
sniffing the
The
worst
grease
part.
traps
Yeah.
from their fryers.
So.
Haven't been there to do that yet, but I don't know.
We know what I'm
What
getting
are we
at.
going for?
Evens.
I go
Even.
for
Hit
odds.
even. What happens?
You get a drink.
So that's a.
Every
How-
even you hit, you get a drink.
You're trying to finish your beer.
Can I lean a little bit?
Sure.
I mean, you lean. You're
we all
basically just
lean.
poking it in the board.
I just don't. I
You're
don't
so
want to
tall.
hit that light bulb.
No, try to hit
Not
it.
great
Some,
at
it's an assist. Honestly, it's nice. Nice. All right. So Mia's would you rather that she gave me, we were just like hanging out, and she's like, if I like,
All right.
would you rather
Drinks for the kids.
if say like I transferred bodies with Hercules. So I was in Hercules' body and Hercules was in my body. Would you fuck Hercules or would you fuck me?
So if
That's fucked up.
so Hercules is in Mia's body.
And she is
It's
in Hercules' body.
yeah.
And she was like,
You're
would you fuck
fucking your dog
would
in
you
a girl
fuck,
body.
Yeah, would you fuck Hercules or would you fuck me? And I was like, that's...
The Hercules is his dog.
Yeah, I have a dog. His name's
So it's
Hercules.
pretty much would you fuck a dog or fuck?
Such a big turn.
I know. But that
Would
I
you
told
rather-
you it was pretty. I told you it was fucked up. Yeah, that. Well, I was like,
Absolutely, the
that's
dog.
kind of what I was. I was like, I can't.
Oh, what are you talking
No,
about?
but here's the thing: if I bang the female body, but it's Hercules is inside of it, like it's his soul is inside of Mia's
but if
body.
you fuck the dog, you're fucking.
Yeah, but then I'm fucking Mia, and he's going, "What are you doing, Max? I don't like this too much.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
This is fucked up."
I'm gonna have fucking nightmares.
And then after that she goes, "Okay." Then
two for
after
the
that
kid.
she goes, "All right, what if me and your dad switch bodies?"
Oh,
and I'm like,
stop.
"What the fuck? Don't
Okay, why
stop.
would you give us these?
I told you guys it was fucked up, and you guys were like, "Oh, let's hear it. I want to hear it."
So would you rather?
So what would you do, Max?
Would you rather fuck your dad with Mia's brain
Soul
and
inside-
soul
brain?
inside of it, or fuck Mia with your dad's?
That's
Give me a Bush Light.
I'm posing this to you guys. This is.
I'm out. I'm out.
I told y'all this was fucked up, and you guys wanted to
fucking
hear
brain.
it. Y'all wanted to hear this.
Alright, I'm gonna end this game quick.
I'm
so we have
fucking-
to stop.
And this, I'm gonna end this quick on the second round.
3. So what would y'all do? What
I mean, like,
would y'all do?
for the sake of not fucking a dog, I don't think I would fuck a dog.
Well, that's the easy one. What would you do with the?
It's
What
in
would you do?
private.
What would you do if Denny and your dad switched bodies? So your dad was in Denny's body and Denny was in your dad's body.
I would just be a virgin for the
Nope,
rest
you
of
have
No,
to. You
can't
have
do
to.
that.
You
Can't
have
do
to.
that.
You have to.
You have to fuck both of them.
Yeah. You,
Now how about with the kitty? Danny switches bodies with
It's a circle of
with
life.
Nico. Yeah, Nico is in Danny's body and Danny is in Nico's body. What one would you rather fuck? Look at him so I think.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we do this on the pug?
yeah, we'll try to avoid this.
That's the cool thing.
I'm still- I'm
only gonna take a license content.
I'm-
Have your show.
Well, let's let James answer
We're
then.
not gonna post our We Love Pug stuff to the Pug Network.
Right,
Like,
I got you,
we'll
yeah.
post more serious
Would you rather fuck
Yeah.
a pug or?
You know, I think I would still have to fuck my girlfriend's body.
Yeah.
oh,
I'm with it.
wow, you're disgusting.
I'm
You're
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah, you're
You're
disgusting.
disgusting.
You're fucked up. My cats are boys.
Wow, so you'd fuck a cat. Wow. Because your cat's in Denny's body, so you're fucking a cat.
Okay, can we go? Can we move?
Can we move?
The guy that's way too sexual, so I'm like, wow, you guys are.
All right.
fucked up.
Pat, you got
I
any
got
animals?
2 drinks at it.
Oh no.
I got-
Sorry.
So I'm like, oh, is that a trip 7?
Triple
Oh, it
19.
doesn't matter. I got.
Yeah,
I got
I
2
was
out of
thinking. I was thinking that was 3, but it is not.
Oh, I.
Well, you unplugged the music.
Yeah, I was fucking this. Would you rather?
happens if you? What happens if you drink your beer and you're not supposed to, and you finish your beer?
Then you have to.
Then you're a
restart.
cheater, a liar, and a
Crack
fib.
another one.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't made one yet.
You're a fib. You're a fucking.
Okay, so this one.
That's a great shot.
Was close.
So what I need to do is I need to finish the beer and I need to start another one that we have fresh because I have not made one yet.
Am I in that one?
Probably.
Yeah, then we got music going. It's good. Would you rather have 10 extra fingers or 3 eyeballs?
Oh, do you think?
3 eyeballs.
You know how many dirty things I could do with 20 fingers?
Oh my god.
To myself?
Yeah, where are it doesn't say. It
To
doesn't
myself. He said.
specify. What would you guys do?
Just got
I
one
mean,
out of that.
What's the
Hey, you don't have
advantage
to
of
be stuck
having
in that
another
corner if you
eyeball?
don't wanna be. So you don't have to be
No
stuck in
one
that
knows.
corner. Yeah, alright.
I'd rather have another fingy.
I'm gonna hit the restroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna win. But
Would you rather have a piece of human hair in everything you eat, or have cat hair cover your clothes at all times?
I literally have cat hair all over.
No, but it's
I got
like,
a new shirt today.
No,
I picked
it's
up
like-
my
but it's
my
like-
kitties.
It's like you can see. It's just like covered in it.
And I'd have to have hair in my food?
Or one piece of human hair in everything you eat.
I'd probably still take the cat, so then I'd just be like, I like kitties. I like a bunch of kitties.
Well, you would fuck your cat, so that's...
I didn't say that. You said you would fuck your dog. I said I wouldn't.
I never gave him That'd be dope.
You know, I used to watch a streamer who would have specifically a cat cam. So like he'd have his main cam, and he was actually a famous artist. I forget what his name is, but he would like come on and just like fuck around and just like put together music, like just freestyle it. What was it? RAC? Does that sound familiar? He's yeah, I think it was RAC, but yeah, he would always have his cats in the background too.
There you go.
While he's just mixing music freestyle. It was pretty cool. But his cats never fought, and I mean that could be half the viewership. Modern day.
They go at it, right? The winner from the same spot.
Right.
I'm so thirsty.
We have that on video. Look at both start.
Yeah, no.
It could.
There's Juan.
Would you rather fart? Would you rather fart during the most important part of a movie, or whenever someone kisses?
What? Fart?
That's kind of a dumb one. I saw the word fart and started reading it.
3? Let's.
Would you
go.
rather be reincarnated as a sea animal or like any
Hawk?
any sea animal or any bird?
I don't want to be a
Sea
bird.
animal.
What? And okay.
I'd go make friends with the people.
Would you
living
rather
in the
be
ocean.
reincarnated as any sea animal or any bird? And if so, what bird or what sea animal? And why? Give me a fucking paragraph.
I want to be.
Dude, I'd be a fucking golden eagle. You know how big those things are?
Peregrine, falcon, bear. Those things are
So fast.
They're like 240 miles.
I'd be like a big ass whale. I'd want to be a
blue whale.
Oh yeah, that's
Fucking thing!
Just float.
Alright, watch this. Red bullseye.
wait.
Just kidding. Alright, 0. Fucking points.
I mean, I would like to
Fucking
be a
thirst.
bird. I mean, you ever see those videos of birds
kind
flying
of bird?
around? Golden eagle?
Golden eagle.
Yeah, giant fucking bird. They're
Giant?
huge. And I would just float, fucking soar around and...
What about like an orca?
An orca? You know, but like, how exciting are things in the ocean? You know what I mean?
We don't know.
I mean, I guess, but like, I feel like for the most part, you're just swimming. I get tired of swimming. Or just start
That's what I
floating.
mean. Or like to be. I just think there's some crazy shit in the oceans.
Oh,
I'd
for
wanna,
sure.
I'd want to go figure. I'd want to go see it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think that's a trip 12.
Is it though?
Yes. That's a 10. No. Look at look at my angle. That's a 10, dude.
Cat fucker, I got 4.
Yeah, you got 4.
Who's up?
No, you got 5, right?
No, I only got 4.
I am not too far. In my beer. I would like to be a dolphin. No. Yeah.
A dolphin? Dolphins are pretty smart.
Yeah, but
Don't they rub up to like some sea urchins or some critter
Yeah,
that gets them
pufferfish.
pufferfish that gets them
Yeah.
high?
You know,
Yeah, that sounds kind of nice.
do you know dolphins have like 2 brains?
yeah.
They've got 2 human-sized brains.
One for the hose and one for the plug.
I got 2 brains.
Dolphins were inspired. Dolphins
That
evolution inspired
that
by
brought
Kevin
too much
Gates.
time.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Wait for. Yeah.
threw in some brewer info. Love it. We'll check it out.
What is he in your phone?
Big Andy.
Oh my. He's big homie in mine.
You got big O. All right, I'll go past taking a piss.
Yep, that's
It's
nothing.
definitely
about how
Pat's
Pat-
turn.
yeah. Oh, hey, here he is.
Damn it.
James, you suck.
Seamo. Saw those cats here.
How far are you
Three
in your
bowls,
Tarski?
I have 3 drinks out of it.
Alright, we'll get 3 drinks.
You got me 0. Oh, I'm gonna go again.
I just shot before.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening. Oh,
Would you rather drink
Oh,
sewer water or eat cow manure?
Same thing, right?
Oh, I'd rather eat sewer. Or no,
At least you can
eat cow manure.
Really?
Yeah. I
At least
cannot
like
drink
this.
sewer water.
Well, I mean, it's all shit. Except
Liquid
one's
makes
liquid
me-
though.
Alright,
So you'd rather munch through some fucking manure
Yeah.
than just slurp it down?
I have like, if I hit 3 bowls, I think I can finish mine.
I'm getting close. I'm not gonna lie here, fellas.
Can I tell you guys something crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. It's 5.
I've never seen anyone replace lotion next to the toilet with Drano.
You want to drain yourself?
And I can't believe that it does the same thing.
Right. You can't believe how well it works. Yeah. I couldn't believe it either.
He's an animal. Trying to drain myself, it burns, but. Alright. Can I just have a drink of my beer?
I know that's like I'm trying not to, and it's like I have a full beer.
Ah, I'm so
Cheating ass bitch.
thirsty,
I got
dude.
3.
Oh! Nothing. Nada. Look out, bud.
0.
Alright.
Welcome to the stew.
Cat fucker, you're up.
Hey.
The cat fucker's
Cat
up.
fucker. Cat fucker.
Did that hurt? Are you sure? I saw that bounce right off your kneecap. Tip first.
No blood, no blood. Oh yeah, I see that.
Would you rather bite off your own tongue or lose a leg?
Ooh, is that a trip?
Lose a leg.
Oh, trip,
Yes, sir.
trip 12
4 of
for
them.
you, bud.
Wait, that's 3. Trip is 3.
Yeah.
That's gotta be gone. No. Oh, not
Halfway.
good.
Yes, sir.
Halfway?
Yeah, I was shooting my shit.
I'm so full. I'm losing this game.
How much are you?
I'm like right here.
How much are you, Max?
I'm almost out.
Okay.
We're fighting against Max.
Been consistent.
I would rather. I'd rather.
I'd
I'd rather chew off my own leg or lose my leg. I'm not biting my own tongue.
I'd rather bite my own tongue. Only because, like,
Finish my beer.
dude, I want to be.
I want to be able to talk. I can. No.
See, I don't mind not talking. I'm not a.
But imagine it though.
I know,
Do
but
this. Do one of these.
yeah, but like, there's one drink for you.
Alright.
Yeah, but like, I look at it as like,
God, I'm so fucking.
you bite off your
thirsty.
tongue, it's like 2 hours of pain. You lose your leg, it's a lifetime of.
What do you mean 2 hours of pain? You think you just bite your tongue and it's like, all right, 2 hours from now I'll be good.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, okay, a day of
What do you
pain,
mean?
a day of pain.
What are you talking about?
It heals.
So does your leg.
Yeah, but then you're hopping around everywhere. I'd rather be able to walk and not talk, or like, hey guys, how's it going? Like, fuck that shit. Oh, trip.
Oh,
There's a trip.
look at
There's
you.
a trip for you, bud. Oh, 3 for
It's
you.
a trip.
How much?
It's
I
a
get
trip
3.
12.
Oh my god. Couple sweet knackers over here, dude. Ow.
Is that a 2?
Soon that Pat. Or is that
Okay.
Yeah, 2.
See, if you're sitting in a chair, you would.
Or, well, 1. Yeah. Me? Me?
We kind of switched spots.
I'm shooting 3 balls at you.
It doesn't really matter.
Alright.
Shamo, pick out a would you rather on here.
Like the confidence.
I do.
Oh, there's
there's one
There's
for
one.
you.
There's two.
Oh, there's one.
Would you rather?
One. Got one out of that. Yeah.
Look at those darts. That's how I like to angle. It's called art.
Would you rather lick?
Low.
Would you rather lick a public doorknob or the floor of a subway station?
Doorknob.
What the fuck?
A lot, like just
I think
blank it out.
doorknob.
Blank it out.
I think doorknob.
That's a nice spread.
That was an 8.
Yeah, you got one drink out of that. Yeah, you got one.
That was an 8.
Take a slug, bud.
That was fucking sweet.
One drink.
Damn that fucking light bulb.
All right, would you rather eat a human bone or human flesh?
I'll take a bone. I like to nibble.
He likes the bone.
But it's like a big one.
Or
It's like a
gnaw. I
thaw
like to
bone.
gnaw.
Is that a 14 or?
I'm like a dog. I need a
I'll let Pat handle that.
rawhide.
Your best judgment.
Would you rather be a character in Madden or
take
backyard football?
Backyard football. Backyard football, dude.
It's like 51-49.
Love it.
It's a 9.
Love it.
No
Like
drinks.
the
Fuck you,
close up of
Max.
Pat. Look at the close up of Pat. It's like you fucking.
Deserved it. You put a lot of work in.
K-Town, you're up, bud.
That one went flying. I hit the light bulb.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Sure. It's all a dream.
Oh, God, these are all gross. Would you rather lick the inside of a public toilet bowl or eat a dirty tissue?
Oh man, I love this.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Light bulb. It's a sick picture over there. My God. So much cool shit. Fucking.
So we're talking a public toilet bowl or one singular tissue?
Or a dirty tissue.
Probably a dirty tissue because it's only got one.
But it's just a lick. It's a
Yeah.
I-
think how many ass cheeks been on that versus one tissue.
Is it women's or men's?
It's true.
Ah.
It's even more disgusting.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say
This
it's
girl-
women's. Give me that. I was gonna say. Give me that. I was
I
gonna
had to clean up
This is
corn
a-
out of the women's room once. I had to clean up corn out of the women's room once. It's just with
That's just
Ty.
delicious. What are you talking
Tuesday.
That
about?
reminds me,
Shout out
my
Ty.
mom told me to clean the toilet that I fucking shit in this morning. I forgot to. She's like, you smeared the entire bowl. I was like,
Classic shame.
I was like,
Mom, those are your dinner. So.
I
You
should,
cooked it.
I should probably go clean that up. Triples?
We've all been there.
Oh!
Wow, 2 triple 19s and a triple 17.
3 triple odds, my guy. If this was the odds, yeah, it's you. If this was an odds week, you would have been out. What a fucking toss.
So I hit 3 double bullseyes here and I went. Prestige worldwide.
Naturally.
All right, exactly what I wanted.
That's
There it is.
that's an 11. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
it, baby.
yeah.
Let's go.
You suck. You can't hit it.
I'm terrible at darts, honestly.
I think those are all odds.
Well, this one was actually a 7.
Perfect.
No, it was.
My statement stands. All odds.
No, it was a 7.
Fucking beating people up. Not accountable.
Dude, the stew is so big. How are you? My
I
bad.
saw it happen, and my reflexes were just so slow. I was like, I can't
No,
move my foot.
well, I felt it, and I thought it was just a rug. I didn't know it was your foot. That's my bad. Sorry, Pat. My bad.
I reckon next round I might be out.
2, 3, 4.
Don't worry
I
about
can't
it, boys.
drink. I'm not allowed to drink. For the
Pat's
rules.
been drinking this whole time.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Here you go.
Well, when I take 1, I've been taking 6. Like it's been like a. But other than that, I still have half a beer.
Damn.
I think I've been 3.
One for the young buck. One. You got one. You got one.
All right.
I'm like,
Max,
Four
I'm
bullseye.
feeling a double bullseye here.
I'm so close. I need like 4 more drinks.
I feel like it's me and Max fighting for the winner right now. I got about 2 drinks left.
I got a would you rather. Would you rather go to Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle.
What's sitting right behind me right now?
Huh?
What's sitting
You
right
get more
behind me
bang
right
for
now?
your buck at
Qdoba.
Qdoba.
I was kidding.
You get like Qdoba, you get chips and guac isn't like extra. Chipotle it is. But
Chipotle.
But I think Chipotle
Honestly,
tastes better though.
I think both are amazing.
all
I think it's just nice to get in, get out quick, like get some food.
I used to be a Qdoba guy. I'd be like, fuck Chipotle. We're going to Qdoba. The one thing Qdoba has over Chipotle is their spicy queso. It's the one thing. But even then, their shit just tastes so fake.
Qdoba?
Like so just like less quality than Chipotle.
I agree, 100%.
I wish Chipotle had a spicy queso. That's the only thing that would make me go to Qdoba. But Chipotle just has way better products.
Man.
Spread them out, baby.
Game is taking forever. Holy
The evens
shit.
are the harder group, I think. I mean, it's all odds damn near at the bottom. That's what we usually hit. Evens are always the long weeks. Shut the fuck up.
All right, would you rather always
I got 1 drink left.
I'm there. I'm getting there.
Would you rather always look great but smell bad, or look bad but smell great?
Look bad, smell great.
I'm kind of
I
ready.
think
Yeah.
smells. People are way more attracted to smells than they are.
Because like someone might look bad, but if you like,
If you smell
You have-
bad, nobody wants to.
or if you have good conversations, like you walk up to someone, you're like, you look kind of
Well, there we
weird,
go, there's
but
one, boys.
like, this dude smells like a normal person, like a
Right.
good smell, like they're more apt to like keep the conversation
Yes,
going.
not the 7.
Yeah, you got 1 right now.
Bullseye, give it to me. Hey, you want to touch? You want to give me a little lift? No, my beer. Tell me how much I have.
Just like 3
So bullseye
or
would do
4 in there. Yeah, the bullseye would do it.
Look good, smell bad. Oh, there's 2.
That's
You got
2.
1,
I
2
think you're down to
total.
like 1 sip, my boy. That's where I'm at.
Is there rebuttal?
I need one more.
First one to finish.
Oh.
I need one
We've all
more.
been there. Yeah, we've all been there. It's every time.
Max, Max, come on, bud, come on!
Oh! Fuck. Oh, you lost again.
Come on, Patty Ice.
Alright, so basically I sing 3 bullseyes, and I walk off here.
You've been saying that every round for the last
And I haven't been close.
For the last 5 rounds, like, all I gotta do is hit 3 double bullseyes and I win.
Not even fucking close to him either. I'm hitting like the bottom of the 19.
You're almost there, Pat.
Is this
Just
live?
15.
I don't
yeah.
know how to get it up.
We're live. Yeah, well, pop the blue
I'll
pill,
help
bud.
you.
Get it there.
I'll help you, bud.
Would you rather have something stuck in your teeth for a week, or not wash your balls for a week?
Well,
Wait,
I don't
you guys
do the
wash your
second one.
balls?
Yeah, so sucking your teeth, that's annoying. Rumor has it, like a cat, if you have somebody else to lick your balls, it can clean it as well. That's so gross.
Shamo knows all about that.
I said it's like disgusting.
And I go back to this. You guys
Shame on
wash your balls?
Fucking cheese clam.
All right, here we go.
All right, just like that. Oh man, look at that. Hot and heavy. Oh, there's Juan.
Oh, it's a
That-
twofer. It's a twofer.
That's a double.
Hell yeah, dude. Put him back.
All I need is 1. All I need is 1.
What?
I got 1 more drink left. All I need is 1.
Whatever.
Yup. Put that on your burpability. Oh, fuck it.
That's not.
Would you rather eat
That
an
is.
No.
Yeah.
That's a dub. But I finished first, so.
Whoa! Wait. So who won? Wait, who won? Wait, who won?
I did.
Oh, okay. I was
Seamus
confused
Schlonks
for a
and
second.
the old
there.
cat
Seamus.
fucker.
Has Big Johnson won?
Cat fucker won.
Shamo,
Fuck you, I did.
your challenge cannot be fuck your cat. Okay, that cannot be.
Where did this?
challenge.
I was like the one person like,
like
no,
how-
I'm not
I like how
fucking my
There
cat.
are people listening now.
I wasn't originally concerned, but now with the defensiveness that we're seeing,
Yeah, you're so defensive about
Yeah,
it.
what's
dude.
wrong with
Guys,
Defensive about it, yeah.
stop! No, I don't. I
Alright,
don't do that.
Remember, before the end of the episode, gotta have a decision.
Yep.
Forget about your cats.
Dude,
God, I was
love
one
my cat.
fucking drink
So
away, man.
Me too, man.
So, Seamus, do you wanna spell some words before you think about
Yeah.
that?
I don't think I have a choice.
I don't think you do either.
I think you're
friend.
gonna get this,
All right,
don't
so
worry.
Seamus won the game of darts. He's gonna pick the challenge of the week. He fucks cats, so we're gonna
Shut
see
the
if-
fuck up.
we're gonna see if he can spell
Yeah,
too.
I need to look. Maybe there's like a word, like a really.
I was
long
literally the
word.
one for I'm like,
Maybe there's a really long word for cat fucker. Like, is there a?
Seamus.
Maximilian.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode
Me too, what are we doing
118.
today, Teach?
All right.
Seamus versus dictionary.
Quiet down. I'm talking
Let's go,
to
let's go.
Carl and Max.
Teacher's hair's gray.
We got an important lesson today.
Here we go. What are we doing?
Today in class we're doing HUA versus dictionary. I hope you boys are ready.
Yeah. One, Here we two,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, HUA versus dictionary. Carl, Max, and Seamus J. And Pat. Spelling words fucking right today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Scoop.
HUA versus dictionary. Spelling words right or wrong. Either way, we're gonna sing this song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, HUA versus dictionary. If you don't, this is what you do. Sit back, relax, and take a sip from the brew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, HUA versus dictionary.
I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
acceleration.
Wrong.
This is bullshit.
You
How do
both
you-
failed.
benevolent?
Well, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right. It did it. You like me.
I'm drunk as
Fucking stoned.
What comes after A?
D. F sucked his dick.
Oh, damn.
Classic.
Episode 118, Seamus versus Dictionary.
Gets me every time.
And alright, Seamus Johnson versus Dictionary.
All right, James, we're back. You spelled the Z word.
Top of the alphabet.
So we
Back
are
to the
at
top.
A. Cause you was. So here we go.
All right, Shamo, your word. Asphyxiation.
Oh.
Asphyxiation.
Can I see it? Yeah, good luck.
I think he's gonna get it. Although he did have a good solid. He's been drinking a little bit this episode.
Yeah,
so
a little bit.
Tuned up.
a little toony balloony, loony toonied.
Asphyxiation.
Starts with an A.
No, it doesn't. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait a second. What letter are we on?
Starts with a B? What the hell?
Asphyxiation. Wait.
Wait, what?
Sophistication.
All
All right. Say it again.
Asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation.
Well, do you want me to like look up the?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You know the word.
Asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation. Asphyxiation. A S P PH YX. Wait, X. ASPH YX CIA TION. Asphyxiation.
Missed it by one. You replaced the C with an X, and you got it right.
You didn't need it. You didn't need it.
Oh.
You didn't need it.
Asphyx.
Oh.
Wait. ASP. Wait. How do you spell? Okay.
ASPHYXIA.
Isn't that what I said?
No, you put a C.
You
No,
put a C
I
in
knew
there.
that too. I said a C. I knew it. The X too. No. I knew the X. I knew the X. I didn't say an X.
No, you said C, brother.
C.
Oh, dude.
I knew it. I fucking knew it too. I said it in my head so many times.
Oh.
I was sitting there fucking jittering my teeth.
I knew it was an X. I knew there was an X. I didn't say the
What does
X.
it mean? What does it mean?
To get like choked out.
Yeah. Deprived of oxygen.
I didn't say an X.
No.
Oh,
Nah, you put that C in there.
I know it. I knew it. That was it. That was fucking it.
That was your word.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I get by. One more week, I don't have to spell.
Hey, Seamus, you got B's next week.
I'm talking to you. I can't believe I said a C instead of an X. We got an
I
important
can't
lesson today.
What are we doing?
Today in class we're doing
Asphyxiation.
Dictionary. I hope you boys are ready.
Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Seamus can't spell dictionary. Carl Max and Seamus J. Spell the words fucking right today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary. Spell the words right or wrong. Fucking either way, you're gonna sing this song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You got B next week, my friend.
versus dictionary.
I knew that word. I fucking knew that word. It just didn't come out right.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Speaking about fucking cats over there.
dictionary.
I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
asphyxiation. This is bullshit. You
both benevolent.
Well, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right.
Good B words.
Asphyxiation, yeah, you can spell that shit, yeah. I'm drunk as fucking stone.
What comes after A?
D. Suck this dick.
Because we failed.
Oh, damn. Seamus Johnson. This is who Tune in for episode 119. We'll spell another C word wrong. Can we cut that? Yeah. That was good. Oh, wait, no, B word.
I knew that word. I literally knew that word. It just didn't come out right.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Accountable. Accountable.
It's so funny because
what's going on?
we were like 90 episodes in, and what's up?
That black
Oh,
bar up there.
It's our banner. It's a new banner.
it is our banner because we have officially met our follower goal of 50 Shout out to PB Whiskey and Jelly for being our 50th follower.
Are you for real?
Appreciate you.
Thank you, yeah. Holy shit.
Yes, we have officially met our goal. The black screen. Let me switch to this one. It's still there. I'm just gonna take it off for now.
Yeah.
But we have officially hit 50 followers, boys. It's been a goal of ours for a while. Shout out Pat, and shout out everybody getting involved.
Dude,
Yes.
No, you guys have a great show, and that's the thing is it's not about I don't want to say about like cheating to make the next step. It's about working together to make the next step.
Yeah.
And even if I don't want to say cheating's not the right word, using the advantages that we all have together to make that next step.
Mm-hmm.
even if you do that and you get to the next step, guess what? You're stuck there. You guys have a broadcast that is not stuck at 50. You're going to 60. You're going to 70. You're going to 100. You're going to 150. You're going to 200. You're going to 250. You're going to 300.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a production that outlasts anything else, and all that needs to happen is constant interaction between you guys, us, fun. That's what it's all about, and everybody else out there.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out everybody following us.
Out. Yes, thank you.
50
Appreciate it. That's
McNuggets for real, Andy.
Yes,
Yeah.
50 piece, dude.
50 piece McNugget.
Give me that sweet. Where's the sweet and sour dipping sauce? We need a sweet and sour.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
that sounds so good.
Oh my god.
It
How does
sounds
that sound, dog?
fucking amazing right
Fucking
now.
bitty dropper. 2 20s and a 10.
All right, Max, you have
Love that.
You have a mental health quote.
Well,
Am I skipping?
yeah,
Did I skip? What'd I skip?
yeah, we're skipping. We're skipping our challenge.
Oh, yeah.
We talk.
Do we still have a half hour? Can I crack one more, or should I?
Yeah, crack one
Sure.
and grab me another one, would you?
Yeah.
White Claw?
Yeah.
And me.
Whatever you got.
Forfeit.
Whatever you got.
Going?
Whatever we got.
Pat, you can sit down here and drink as long as you fucking want, bud.
And the sailor say, Andy.
50 fucking piece McNugget. I can't believe we finally hit our follow
Yeah,
goal.
dude, that's
we
awesome,
we
man.
started streaming on Twitch not that long ago. I mean, a few months, 6 months maybe.
Right.
And even before that, we didn't have much of a following. But like I said, that's not what we were here for. But it's cool that people are here, following us along,
Hell yeah.
contributing, talking with us.
Dude, it's dope.
And we fucking met our goal. It's just one more milestone in our journey that we're fucking stoked about. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Fuck yeah!
Hell
And a lot
yeah.
of us compare shit to like NFL about like you're getting into your prime and doing all this shit. Like we can be doing this forever,
Right.
Honestly,
forever.
yeah.
And my point with that is that we have what we've established, what we've grown. And you have the ability to keep growing and keep doing all this other stuff. And now that you guys will make affiliate, like I said, my goal for you guys is to make affiliate in the next 2 weeks, because it's like, as soon as you make affiliate, now you get advertising revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get subscriber revenue. How many people do you know that don't even use Twitch that have Amazon? You know,
Right.
and you get into all this different stuff. And again, if you're just focused on, well, how do we make a few bucks here and getting these subscribers, no one's moving anywhere. However, when you take that piece and you take this piece and you take this piece and you take this piece, and then you join PUGG, obviously, as you guys have, and you put it all together and you circle in this big, like, witch cauldron, and you're just slowly mixing it around
Hell yeah.
with your fingers, and you're tasting it. And it's like... You cannot cheat to get ahead here. Even people with millions of views online, they're bitching. They're like, how are we not making money? We have all these views on the shorts. We have this, and we have this, and we have this. Because you're not doing anything. You're not benefiting anybody. And the one thing I see when I come in here and I see with you guys, you're focused. What's the I'm sorry, maybe I forgot. What's the name of the group?
Hold us accountable.
Hold us accountable. That is not just... It is your group. It is your group. It's not just your group, though. That is the way we need to be as individuals. We need to be accountable because when we can be in control of our lives, we succeed. And I'm so happy to be a part of this and be a part of 118. We get to 50. We get you to affiliate here in the next 2 weeks.
118.
And
We're
start
Pat.
again. $3-6 a night. Who gives a shit? That's now.
Right.
Do it for another year. Now it's
course.
$10-15 a night. Now it's 20-30. Now it's 30-40.
That's a beer a week right
Let's
there.
fucking
Now we
go,
got our beer a
boys.
week. Now we got 3 beers a week.
Let's fucking
Let's
go,
Hey,
boys. Huge
congratulations, 50 followers.
Thank
Andy's
you.
got 13 by 15 pizza box going on in his pants.
Love it.
Big old pizza box.
Oh, I fucking love it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. This is fucking awesome.
This is dope, man.
This is fucking awesome.
All right, well, let's
for the one reason we're here for the show.
Yeah.
Shall we get into our challenge
talk. Well, yeah, and so we talked about it a little bit with the comedy.
Yep.
You know, Seamo and I doing comedy, and then Pat bringing in the comedy show with Cash Money Carl and Chuck Charles and like all these people that he knows and that just that are in it. And I mean, that's like honestly just a dream to even like talk about doing like a comedy show is incredible to even think about. So that's dope. And then on top of that, you know, maybe Carl can do a little, maybe make something for the like, you know, for the comedy show. You know, make I don't know what, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out when the time comes. Like ideas.
Maybe make a couple comedy lines.
There we go.
Up on stage. I don't know.
That would be dope.
Probably not.
But so yeah, we talked about comedy a little bit. But Carl, what do you do? Woodworking? How's that going? You said you did a project. You completed a project.
Made a mantle.
Hey,
Made a
Didn't
mantle.
mean to, but I did it.
but you did it.
For
Little happy surprise.
for myself.
For
For
yourself.
my house, actually, not gonna lie.
A little
I have,
personal.
I made a mantle, glued up 20 pieces of wood into one,
Okay.
sanded it down, painted it, sanded it. I made a beautiful mantle
It's awesome.
for my house. So this guy at work, he was cutting a bunch of 2x4s down for a project at work, and left like 20 scrap pieces of wood in my wood shop. And I was like, fuck it. I'll just take all these, glue them together, and see what I can make.
Yeah.
So I made just this big, giant, glued up piece of wood. I was like, plan on getting a TV soon, so I cut it down to a nice size I'd like in my house, painted it, and then did like a rough sand on it so it looks like a little nice worn like piece of wood. Then I varnished it and bought some awesome fucking shelf brackets for it.
Okay.
And now I have a sweet mantle.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I did. Yeah, this
Seriously,
was,
look at this table.
Yeah.
They built this.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Look at all this shit
Actually,
on the
yeah.
table. Look at this sign right here. All this a
contable.
They made this
Yeah.
fucking sign. But I mean, like, look at that Donald Driver. They made Donald Driver.
We cheered him on
He was
so
such
much.
an he's an
we
amazing
cheered him
guy.
on so
that
much.
guy's
He
sick.
looked that great.
I love that guy.
Hold us accountable.
Yeah.
So I just I made a
They made
mantle
him,
this week.
with
All right.
some cats.
So how is any thoughts on the bookshelf? For the,
I got plans.
Okay, you got plans.
I got plan. Like I didn't make the plans. I found plans
That's
for it.
hey,
Hey.
that's,
Offline, yes.
that's great. I mean, that's
I did-
that's a
yeah.
step. That's a
Yes.
step.
Yeah.
Progress.
Progress.
Mhm.
So, all right, what's next step?
Deciding what I want to use for it. What kind of lumber?
Okay.
I just do plywood, compressed plywood, or like just take some wood from work, or figure out what I want to use for it.
All right, next week.
Supplies.
Next week, have that figured out.
All right.
Come with a
We're
game
gonna,
plan.
we're gonna hold you accountable to that next week. Carl, figure
All
out
right.
type of
Supplies. Wood.
type of wood
For
slash
Josie's
supplies.
reading bench.
Did somebody say wood?
Wood.
Wood. Sorry.
All right, so that's where I'm at.
All right, I love it, dude. That's awesome. So I mean, you kind of did a little tool for there.
Everything is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living a dream.
Look at us.
Hell yeah.
What
Look
song
at
is that?
That's from the Lego movie, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
seen it. Take some acid and
Oh,
watch
it's
it.
a good one.
So-
It's a
Take
good
some
one.
drugs and watch it.
You will not
Classic.
regret it.
It's a great
You
time.
will not regret it. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. Hell of a time. But yeah,
Oh, shit.
dude, that's dope. Seamo, you got the show next week.
Yeah, man. So, got stand up going on next week. Skyline, September 20th.
Yep. Carl and I are gonna get there early.
Yep.
We're gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. I'll be there. What
Pat-
time are you guys getting there?
Well, so I'm gonna try to sign up. Just if anyone falls out. So like
Get there by like 6.
yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, 6:15,
Yeah.
and because they've got the Skyline Comedy Club is also connected to the Stone Arch Brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get there, have a couple beers, and just hang out. Seamo, I'm not sure what time you're getting there. Probably like.
I haven't figured that. I haven't
Yeah.
thought that far ahead, to be
Yeah,
honest.
bro. I mean, probably when
He
it.
might not show up.
I'll
He
take
might
your
be
spot,
one
yeah.
of the guys that don't show
Yeah,
up.
right.
Well, then you can go up.
Then I'll take you. But no, that's dope.
No,
I love it. I love it. The big
That's
thing is like
dope.
even in the case of a flop, like especially going back to kind of my beginning stories of the different ways that I kind of came out of my shell. I'm a huge introvert. Like,
Yeah.
people don't realize that I spend
Same.
90% of the time to myself.
Same.
Yep.
And doing these things, even when everything folds and fumbles and everything goes wrong, all of a sudden there's people around you that are like supportive.
Right.
And it's like, holy shit.
I know. It's weird because I'm also pretty introverted myself where, like, I'm not the guy to, like, go out and just make conversation. I love just sitting there and listening or even just spending time to myself.
Yep.
But I also, like, don't have a problem being the spotlight sometimes. Like, not that I
Exactly.
ask for it,
Yeah.
but, like, when I get, like, the last time I got up there, I was like, all right, like, let's fucking do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
Comfortable with it.
I'm comfortable with it, but I don't ask for it. But, you know, I will say, given that the show is next week,
Yeah.
I don't quite feel as prepared or, like, I don't want to say confident. Like, I'm confident, but, like, I don't feel as prepared as last time. And I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I feel like, all right, can
I think it's because last time I had this idea and it just meshed so perfectly well
But
together.
couldn't you just do the same thing?
I could, but I don't want to.
No. But I'm saying to play that and then bounce off it.
Yeah, but you only got so much time.
How
you
long?
get 4 minutes.
You got
4 minutes,
4
yeah.
4 or 5 minutes. If you're doing okay, they'll let
Well,
you push
not-
it a little
Not
bit.
anymore.
Not anymore.
No, sirree.
Not anymore.
On
so
the minute. Yeah, 4 minutes.
On the
so
fucking
and I
dot.
think last time I just had this idea in my head. I'm like, it just flowed so well, and like I have ideas this time, but in my head I'm just like, I don't know if I'm just comparing it to last time or if I'm just like, don't think it's as funny as last time, but it's just not quite rolling through my head as it was.
Can I compare it to a lot of the books I've read? One, Sell It by Sauron. Is that half of the battle is getting on the phone with somebody, and it's a way different story. Getting on the phone, calling somebody, making a phone call you don't want to make. You're going to have a ton of fun with this. You're going to have a great time. My point was when you flop, I'm not saying you're going to flop. I'm saying if you do flop, which is not going to happen. If you do flop, there's still such an amazing lesson in there, such an amazing growth moment. The only punishment you have is the mindset you have going into it. Because like you're gonna have so much fun up there, and just like, and you know, like you just said, like it's not that you want to be the MVP of the show, but when it's your time, and like I was mentioning earlier in the night, it's like you're ready for it. You're fucking ready to crush it, and you're gonna make it a fun time. And we're gonna be there for you. And we're gonna be screaming,
I think most of it is. I think most of it is just given the last show. I mean, I only did it fucking once. I've
never done
year
stand-up.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it once a year ago, but like I think it is part of the expectation that I'm putting on myself.
Sure.
I'm putting all the expectation on myself.
Exactly.
And like, and it's not even that I don't think the jokes are as funny. I'm just like not worried, but I'm like, maybe I'm just thinking like last time was so funny that like if it's not as funny, if not more funny, then like not a failure, but like I think I'm just setting myself up for failure. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard.
One
right
question to dive deeper into you. What do you want out of next Wednesday? What would you like to see you do in that 4 minutes?
I just want to make people laugh, you know.
There you go.
And
You're gonna make people laugh.
Dude, if you suck, you're going to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, that guy sucks.
well, yeah,
But you're not going to. You're not going to. I'm just saying, like, worst case scenario.
And I don't know if it's part of because like last time we did it, it was a monthly challenge, and we would come in here and we would tell our jokes, building up to it. And I haven't said any of it out loud in a structured
can we do it
format.
now?
No, I'm not going to do it now.
I think just focus on whatever you have. If you have one thing, focus on that and get one laugh.
Yeah.
And then go off.
And
From there, get your one focused laugh, and then be yourself.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
You're a funny guy. You're gonna get a laugh no matter what. So just get your focused laugh.
And it's not even so much that like maybe I don't care about people laughing. I make myself laugh.
Here we go. Now we're getting into
I
it.
make myself laugh, and that's the thing. Like last time, I had my jokes, and I was laughing at them when I was like saying to myself in my head, like, "This is fucking funny." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've laughed at my jokes the same way I did to the last one.
No, I get that. 100%.
But we
So like, I'm not afraid of like people not laughing. Like, I don't know these fucking people. I don't fucking care.
Right. It's
more of myself of being like, okay, like I thought that was pretty fucking funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's take this story back to our manager of Hold Us Accountable. And if you're around your manager, at Hold Us Accountable, the probably one of the greatest men to ever live on this planet.
Yeah.
Quick moment of silence.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to do a moment of silence.
Not yet.
Amazing
Unless
guy.
we go upstairs.
And so if you're around this greatest manager or man of all time, all the time, 24/7, you'd probably get sick and tired of him. If you're around 24/7, all the time. But for everybody else that has the moment to shine with someone that's not around him all the time, it's like, oh my God, this is one of the most special guys all around. And so that's the thing about a joke. If you hear a funny joke and you hear the funny joke 100 times, it's not funny to you.
Right.
But it could be funny to other people. And you guys know this better than I do. Trust me, I'm not a stand-up comic. I'm a guy that's like science, nuts and bolts. But in comedy, it has nothing to do with the joke.
Yeah.
In communication, it has nothing to do with the words that are being spoken. It's how do you speak them?
Yeah.
How is your statement?
Confidence.
How is your confidence? And going into that, having that, dude, you're going to crush it.
I know. I feel confident. I actually haven't thought it all the way through, and maybe that's part of it.
It could be.
Maybe that's part of it. I think maybe the last time I did it, I think saying it on show, I was forced to, because last time we did our skits on the show beforehand, but this time we were like, no, we're going to save for the show, so everybody is, surprised or, not expecting what I'm about to say. And maybe that's part of it. Is maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
You guys thought it was funny last time, but maybe I don't know if you guys are going to think it's funny this
Can I
time.
write you one joke? Would you have time for a 30-second joke?
Yeah.
Right
If I
now?
wrote you one? No. If I wrote you one and gave it to you.
If I say my joke and I still got some, all right, this is a joke.
I'll send it to you. If you like it, take
Okay.
it. If not,
Okay.
Do you have jokes? Can we hear your jokes?
Well, I
It's good to express them. You did it last time.
I did it last time.
You let your jokes out loud in front of me, all right?
But also like I get where you're
Or-
coming from, Seamo. Like you don't want it to be.
I want everybody to be in it 100%.
Yeah,
okay.
I get that.
Last time we
I'm
were
down for
there.
it.
I mean, you guys were in it 100% last time.
You guys know best.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing,
And that's why I'm asking.
But like,
feel
I want everybody to experience it for the first time when I
Yeah.
get up there.
And I feel like
okay, then I feel confident they'll be good.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And I think last time I feel like you've had that.
I think I'm just comparing myself last
well, and
time.
that
I need
set,
to stop that.
that set you did a year ago. Like I feel like
Yeah,
you
dude,
probably
fucking
had
stop.
that brewing for so long.
Yeah.
Like you had that. Like you kind of were. I feel like you've been piecing that set together for years.
It was so natural, and this time,
It's like you're.
it doesn't feel quite as natural. I guess it was
Don't
more
try
of
to
like
over funny yourself. Just be
No,
do
no.
what you did. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't do what you did last. Just do what you're thinking of.
It's,
You're a funny fucking dude.
it is
Right.
Here's
The
the
way
thing.
you tell stories are hilarious.
Like sometimes a natural thought. Like that set. That was all. Those are all
it was
like
so
natural.
it was so pure to me.
Exactly. And now you're like forcing, like, okay, I have to write this
Yeah.
joke. Like, you probably like, I could do stand. Yeah, I've got something I've been thinking about for
Yeah.
a while now. But now it's like, okay, I have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I've told
Yeah.
like,
Don't have to do it. Just do it.
but it's like I have to write a new like not half, but it's like you want to do something new. You want to try to create a new couple minutes. You want to create a new joke. You want to create new funnies, new laughs. So it's not like something you've just been sitting on and brewing for a couple years. It's like
Yeah.
a couple weeks,
Yeah.
and it's like, fuck, I don't know how. Like,
Yeah.
I've been laughing at myself about this for like
Yeah.
years now, and like
Yeah.
this is like new. Like I'm pretty sure this is funny, but
Right.
like fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the terrifying
and
part of it.
It's not that I'm like doubting myself or anything like that. I guess I just like, since I haven't like said it before out loud to anybody, I maybe it's just I don't know what to expect. Because I said it to you guys before, and you guys like, that is fucking hilarious.
Right.
And so maybe it's just I don't know what to expect. Either way, I'm going to get up there and fucking do it with my fucking heart. I'm just going to fucking get up there and rock it out. But there's that little bit of unknown expectation that's maybe brewing in my mind a little bit that I'm like,
yeah. Dude,
you know, but
well, and that's the battle most people face. The big thing here, Seamus, is how many people are scheduled on a comic tour,
right,
doing their own stand-up as a part of a main tour,
right.
And there's only one Seamus, and Seamus is on that tour.
And Jameis is good.
I'm excited to see it, and like
so
I
is
said,
Max
I'm
Hutch. I
going
mean,
to
you guys are
forego
blessed.
my show on Wednesday night. We're going to change it to a different night. I feel bad saying that to people afterwards, but I mean, hell, nobody cares about if we go live on Monday night or Tuesday night. So I'm live on on Tuesday. I can't do that. Monday night. So probably do Monday, Tuesday, but Wednesday night I want to come down. I want to see that because not just from you and not just what you're doing and what you're learning and what you're focused on. I mean, I've been best man in 3 weddings, and like when I'm giving the speech, my first speech was on paper. My second speech was memorization. My third speech was not just memorization. It was like, hey, let's take some time. Let's hit the voice. Let's hit the mannerisms. Let's hit how is the conversation going? Let's take some pauses. Let's let it sink in. Let's talk about the marriage. Let's talk deep into it. And had I not had those 3 main speeches, you don't get the opportunity to talk in front of 200 or 300 people very often, as much as it sounds common.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to be there and like learn. I'm excited to learn.
And Seamo, I guarantee you're gonna be better than the closer next Wednesday. the closer. Do you remember the older dude who always came up with the giant ass thick notebook? Who would like
maybe, probably. I would recognize him when I got there.
He went before me and made me look pretty good. So like. And we know how.
Yeah.
You know how that. He's nice. I met the dude after. I mean, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
I think I'm just not.
No, you guys.
I think maybe it's the punchline because.
Okay.
Like at the very end, I'm going for the same structure I did last time. Where for Pat, you didn't watch it, but I started with a joke, or I started with a story, a funny story about my life, how everybody thinks I'm Jewish. And I rolled with that, and I left it kind of just on a trail, threw in just a random kind of not a one-liner, but a quick short joke about fucking. And
you kind of fucked with the audience a little bit.
Yeah, fucked with the audience a little bit, and then I told a second joke that trailed into my the ending punchline of that third joke had to do with the first joke.
Yeah.
Which really like solidified
the whole thing.
Really
put a mwah on it.
And I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite solidified on my final joke. And I think maybe that's what's giving me a little.
But
uneasiness.
The thing with you, Seamus, is like you're a comfortable listen. You're a good. You're a person who people want to listen to, which is good.
Yeah.
So like, you can just to me when I listen to you talk. It was like, all right, there's never a moment. You listen to some people talk, go up and do jokes, and, like, the thing about you guys is, like, you guys tell stories so that, you know, when you watch some people and you're, like, kind of, like uncomfortable and you're, like, where's this going?
Right, yeah.
But, like, the way you guys put stories, it's like, all right, like, I'm interested.
We're having a conversation.
I'm invested.
Yeah.
I'm very invested in your guys' stories.
Right.
And you guys are good at that because, I mean, I've gone a couple times to Skyline, and the most people I've seen have done repeats. Repeat.
Yeah.
You have never done a repeat, and you're not going to do a repeat, but you're also a guy who goes up and you start talking, and you're comfortable, so it's like, all right, well, you get the crowd.
You
have
feel
the crowd.
it. You feel
Seamus,
it.
let's
just be confident and just do your story. and just fucking, you're funny, dude.
Yeah.
So, like,
One thing, is there any way that us three sitting here right now, or could reach out to what's it called? The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Phone a friend. Is there any way before Wednesday that we could support you better on your mission to get where you want to go, or do you want to sit in a box by yourself and figure it out on your own?
I think I'm more of a box person. I'm just gonna
No, and I love that.
Figure it out.
Say it out loud. Or
And I love that.
Maybe
and
not
I think
say
it's
it-
important for us to appreciate your angle of that.
Yeah, I want everybody to go in there and just be surprised.
Oh,
I'm going to be jerking off in the back corner, by the way.
I'm getting an ice cold
I'm
Busch
kidding.
Light.
Shamo, goddamn.
Your
I'll
buddy
bring
got
that-
walked out. He was
Yeah,
he was
I'm
coming.
bringing a cat with me.
Oh,
Don't do that. He'll get all excited on stage.
we've all done that.
Dude, I'm
Flustered up
pumped.
there.
I'm pumped, dude. I'm gonna
That's
get an
gonna be a
ice
good
Oh
cold
yeah,
beer.
no, I'm super
Hey,
pumped.
and I
Does it
tell
cost
you what,
money? How much?
I've always
Nothing.
It's
felt
free.
It's free.
Yeah,
To
free
to-
every Wednesdays.
Sure?
Yeah, it's
Open-
free to
it's
jerk
open
off
mic.
on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I tell you what, I've always felt a little. You guys are fucking tough going up there. I've never done it, and I don't know if I ever will. To be honest,
We've all got the things that
yeah,
we can.
But it's sweet that you guys do it, and I'm pumped to go and watch.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Carl,
good
are
time.
you coming on for our show?
He's got
I mean, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
do it. I'll
Oh,
roll.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh,
we
yes,
give you
yeah,
3
yeah.
5
I'll roll,
minutes.
yes.
We give you 3
Yeah.
minutes, dude.
No
if you
question.
bomb, who
If
fucking
there's
cares?
a
The
show,
next
I'll do
person.
it. I'll roll.
And dude, seriously, if we put you first, that sets the. But seriously, that sets the expectation.
All right, I'll do it.
Like, wow, everybody's gonna fucking bomb.
The show, I'll do
That's
a
perfect.
I'll do a main. Yeah, I'll do that.
Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah, dude.
No, I love it.
100%. I will commit to that.
We do need to set a date, and I would like to do that in the next couple of weeks
Yeah.
because it's like
That'd be awesome.
we're planning so far ahead. We just need to lock it in stone, and like this is like a major. This is like
Yeah.
this is the day that everybody that can possibly make it outside of like a major thing can make it, and I'm super excited to do that. But I'm more so excited to be along the journey with you guys and
Oh, yeah.
a lot of the other content networks of trying new things.
Yep.
Understanding the merciless part of our being that like sometimes we can't control what other people want, and like I love that you are wearing your heart on your shoulder tonight, Seamus. Of like I'm very scared of getting on stage. I can't imagine. I've never done stand-up comedy. I do feel like I've been given so many things and talked to so many people that like I will enjoy it when I do it. But like getting to this point, even 5 years ago or 10 years ago, to try and get in front of people and talk, it's like it's a weird feeling, especially for a lot of people, which none of us have that. Obviously, we've gotten so much experience from podcasting and from doing all this other stuff, but like we have so much potential in our future from all of us. Not just in like saying that we're doing it or saying that we're practicing it, but you listen to Seamus talk. Go back and watch this episode from the beginning. You listen to Seamus talk. He sounds so fluent, so clean. You listen to Carl talk. He's got his own persona. You listen to Max talk. He's got his own persona. You listen to myself talk. I get this deep, soothing, smooth.
Yeah,
voice.
it's kind of.
Sultry.
I was thinking this. I'm like, damn, Pat has a sexy fucking voice.
And that's the thing is that we all have our unique.
I'm bricked up
attributes.
over here.
And
3 hours straight.
I fucking 47% blood flow.
I'm rocked up.
And we
Sick of being
all
rocked up.
are. We're all on this journey towards growth. We're all on this journey towards everything. And most importantly, I sincerely mean this from the bottom of my heart.
Where's my phone?
I'm so happy to have joined episode 118 because
Been a banger.
Hell yeah,
it's
dude.
been a banger.
And
That would have been
we'll,
time to end it.
we can let me just throw
Yeah,
this
yeah, no, we
mental
got
health,
plenty of time.
No, let me throw this mental health quote out there. Maybe we can talk about it next week.
Yeah.
And it's just a little quote here. It's easy to spot a yellow car when you're always thinking of a yellow car. It's easy to spot opportunity when you're always thinking of opportunity. It's easy to spot reasons to be mad when you're always thinking of being mad. You become what you constantly think about. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself.
Damn. Yeah.
Would you guys mind if I wrote? It'd probably take me 7 minutes. if I just read through Chapter 8, AI and Mental Health, A Beacon of Hope, my book, we don't need to do this.
Yours, my friend.
As soon as we're done, do you guys have other stuff to chat about? Hell yeah.
Nope.
I can just ramble this off super quick over a couple of minutes.
It'd be great.
The other thing, too, that it might maybe you guys aren't super familiar with, but at the end of your streams, you should be rating other streams, trying to meet new people, trying to meet, especially when you got 15 viewers like this. You rate another stream, they start to get to know you. Tonight, I did tell AG Double Buff, who was in the chat, that it would be ideal if we could raid them.
Sure.
And in your Twitch stream, it should be like raid stream and then AG Double Buff. But let me read this quick. It'll probably take about 7 minutes to get through this. Probably less than that. It's only 2 pages. But I think this is the big part about mental health that's super important to come together on. And in my book, Quantum Beliefs, The Future of Sustainability Utilizing AI, Chapter 8, AI and Mental Health. I love what Max just said. I love the quote that propels us in our future. Mental health is... It's getting talked about a ton now, but it's hard to focus on what or where we should be looking. And the biggest part about mental health, and I know it sounds easy, and it's not easy once you're in a tough spot, but it's focusing on preventative health, and that's not on mental health, that's on cancer, that's on heart health, that's on everything. And I know it sounds silly talking about preventative care, but like understanding that we are going to get older tomorrow and we are going to move into the future. I'm just going to leap into this chapter here really fast. Mental health is a deeply personal topic, often mirrored in stigmas and misconceptions. As someone who has navigated the turbulent waters of mental health, I can testify to the struggles faced by many and the pressing need for accessible, effective interventions. The future of mental health care, I believe, is intimately intertwined with the evolving capabilities of artificial intelligence. Imagine the human mind as a complex web of thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Much like a computer network, when there's a glitch in our system, our mental health suffers. Just as a chiropractor seeks to alleviate pain by addressing the root cause rather than the symptoms, mental health solutions should focus on identifying and rectifying the underlying issues. They are much deeper than most of the problems we identify quickly at the surface level. In the age of AI, envision a digital therapist capable of identifying these issues. This AI therapist could provide confidential support, helping individuals unravel the complexities of their mental states, even playing leisurely games with the individual by parsing through patterns of speech. I picture Michael Scott and Toby, text, and other interactions. The AI could gently guide people towards recognizing and addressing their mental health challenges. A gentle listener in your corner, capable of providing reinforcing feedback and solutions in your corner, or just listening if you so wish, 24/7. In the face of social isolation or the fear of judgment, an AI therapist could be a beacon of hope. For those who are hesitant or unable to engage with human therapists, a digital counterpart might provide a more comfortable alternative. Of course, the technology isn't perfect yet, but the potential is promising. I talk a lot through this book about like a golf or a golf swing, especially like Tiger Woods, where when he goes to try and improve his golf swing, it gets worse. It gets much worse before it gets better. So that's kind of the big part is like it's going to get
waitresses
tougher, but with the ultimate goal of
don't think too much.
Over time, as these AI systems accumulate more data and understanding, our capabilities will inevitably improve. On top of that, AI could aid in the profound journey of self-discovery, helping individuals unearth their passions and purpose in life. Imagine a world where AI serves not just as a food or remediation, but a catalyst for self-realization and growth. A lot of what we've talked about tonight, like there's just so many people in this world that like are so amazing. They're such amazing individuals, but because their support group and their They just end up never having that potential. And to contemplate the importance of AI in mental health, reflect on the trajectory of mental health care over the past century. Despite advancements, the prevalence of mental health issues remain high. I talk in the next chapter about it is a direct correlation between age 60 to 70, percentage of people in mental health issues, depression, anxiety, 20%. 5 years down, 25%. 5 years down, 30%, 10 years down, 40%, 10 years down. It's just a constant cycle. And the biggest reason that I'm not saying that it's not important that mental health is a problem or depression is an issue. I'm saying that it's real. But I'm saying that the easier that life gets, the more problems that we make in our own heads, which is incredibly important. But does this indicate a pressing need for a novel, more effective approach? I argue that it does. The integration of AI as a tool in mental health could be a pivotal step towards a future where mental health well-being is not just a hope, but a reality for all. And that is the end of that short chat before I dive into like a super deep 13-pillar portion on each part of what I just said. But the most important thing is whether people agree with AI or don't agree with AI, AI is coming, and it's insanely important for the direction that we take the steps on, understanding that this is an augmentation. This is a tool for us to be us. Let this unload the data, the memory, the hardcore. I've had arguments with people before, and I've been in the wrong, where I remember a scene exactly how I thought it was, and I was wrong. Mm-hmm. This remembers data exactly how it is. Let this take those over, and let us do the things that we're really good at. And I'm really excited for this 161-page book to come out. I'm excited. We got 43 pre-sales now. I'm excited to talk deeper about what you get. I'm excited to join people that talk deeper about mental health and serious problems and serious issues, because the only spot, let's get religious for 3 seconds, just because it's understanding to people, not because it has to get religious. The only spot that heaven or hell actually exists is in our minds, is right here. Mm. And do we want to live in an amazing, blissful community and look around us and see the beauty in this universe? Or do we want to constrict the challenges? And I've done both. I'm telling you, the beauty in the universe is better, but I also am very appreciative of my shitty look on society 10, 15, 20 years ago, and how that's made me really appreciate this life.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's good. I mean, it's easy to look at the beauties. It's hard to face the hard truths,
I love that you guys do that.
But the worst truth is less painful than the most beautiful lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh.
Because it'll come back.
The most painful truth is less painful than the most beautiful lie.
That gives me a job. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's poetry.
Yeah, because it's like even though it's even though it's beautiful, it's a lie. Right. So well, this won't last. This is just fugazi.
You can live in that construct.
But is that a lie, or is that just
well, if you know it's a lie, it's a lie.
What's a lie though? What's a lie?
What Seamo is saying,
it's easier to tell the most.
Say you never watched a Packer game this season, and you get to the end of the year, and someone's like, "Dude, the fucking Packers won the Super Bowl. Jordan Love was MVP." You don't know, it's a lie.
It's beautiful,
and you love it. And you're like, "Wow, that's amazing! Like, fuck yeah, I'm so glad that happened." But
that's why lies exist.
But then it's like, yeah, but it's not fucking true. And then you and then once you find out it's a lie, you're like, well, fuck. That's not beautiful anymore. I didn't want that. I don't want to be lied to. If someone just told me dude, the Packers suck. They went fucking 13 and 14, 3 and 14. They were bullshit. It's like, all right, well, now I fucking know and I can prepare myself. But if you're just like being lied to constantly, like you don't know how, you can't, you're just like living in a state of like someone else is telling you what is good and what is wrong, or what is beautiful and what is not. You have to decide what is beautiful for yourself. So, you know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
You don't want other people's lies to be your beauty.
They talked about this in Joe Rogan's podcast. I want to say, I can't remember the exact year, but it was before like roughly 2000. And they talk about how, everybody was always like, you got to read from the textbooks. You got to buy the textbooks. You got to learn the textbooks. You got to do this. You got to do this. And then we look back at these textbooks, and over 50%, over half of the stuff in these textbooks was inaccurate. And so now you have millions of people learning everything that they believe for the last 30, 40, 50 years on scales that were not built the right way, and even go deeper than that, just a super dense way.
Like the moon is a spaceship. It's not a fucking rock. It's a hollow thing that was built by something else, and it was put... There's text from ancient civilizations of before the moon was here.
I had an incredible conversation with a guy today just talking about how...
Just saying.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying we could go for another 3 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't even smoke today, folks.
No, I know, dude.
I was having a great conversation today with an amazing gentleman. It's like the world is... I'm picturing Adam Sandler. I shouldn't be. The world is what we make it. And seriously... some of my final words from tonight. And honestly, like, I take this for granted because I won't be on the show for a long time. I do expect to be on again. I would love it.
Absolutely.
But, say...
After we read your book.
Exactly. Say 3, 4, 5 months from now, we get back on. Or, probably 2 months. Late November. So 2 months. We'll come back on. We'll do it again. But, like, I don't do this every week.
Gotta read quick.
I'm so grateful to be around people that share a similar message to what I'm trying to promote. I'm not trying to preach you guys. You guys are like, it's like almost a mutual preaching together, and we're all chasing the same thing. We're all chasing the same message. And what we're chasing is nothing. We have an amazing life. We do amazing things. We're doing really cool stuff. We're getting together, having an opportunity to have a great conversation. And seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so thankful for you guys to come on to PUGG Network, but more importantly, to just help you grow as a content network, to become affiliate in the next few days, to watch you guys turn into not just what you're doing in Hold Us Accountable, because this is going to go amazing. This is going to go amazing. But even deeper in all the shit you guys are doing individually and personally, and like watching us all just fucking kick ass. I am so thankful.
Yeah,
thankful for you for coming on, man. We appreciate it,
man.
dude.
It's been a hell of an episode. Episode 118. Fucking shout out
one
to
for
Pat.
the record books, man.
One for the record books. Shout out to Pat for coming on here, man. It's been a fucking time and a half.
What?
It's been a great fucking time having on here, buddy. It's been a fucking thanks for everybody tuning on.
Thank you so much
for us. I appreciate you guys for all the follows and everything.
We reached our goal.
We reached our fucking goal of 50 followers. We fucking did it, baby. We're only going to get bigger and better. And we're here for you guys. We're having a good time, but man, was this fun.
Record books, man. That was a fun-ass episode.
Thank you.
That was great.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, everybody. Thank you.
Such a good song, too.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.